16.
In our willingness to be boss, in a hunger to buy, hear the wish of the oppressed, to at least get to be pressed in style. Freedom is slavery! You got that soul! The liquid dorsal! So profitable! Painful pastime! Paid to wine! the stupid means we're going insane. Gothic disorder, there's war and peace. Adjust the language to what they believe. Friction is power. The distance is from not knowing to knowing this. So savage and imaging. Get on down to privacy. So savage and imaging. Deal it all for the last supreme. So savage and imaging. Get on down to dignity. So savage and imaging. Deal it all for the last supreme. The last supreme.
A shit show.
The
Okay.
Italians are only good for like a few things. That's pasta, the love of women, and shotguns.
I am
Good
definitely
shotguns.
at the
Great
right
shotguns.
time.
Yeah,
What?
right.
I am definitely at the weirdest time then, huh?
You see,
Well,
the Italians figured that the Greeks had sex and all,
Mhm.
but they thought, hey, let's do it with women and
See-
not children.
See, the Greeks loved. The Italians thought the Greeks' idea of having sex was great, but they decided to do it better with women.
It came with certain ups and downs, as you've seen of more recently, but dare I say that our improvements of many designs have left quite the impression.
What's wrong with Tifa?
What?
Oh, was that not the joke? I thought you were referencing a Tifa incident.
That was fairly certain that wasn't even us. It was just
I thought wasn't it the Parliament or something?
Yeah, it was the Italian Parliament.
it was the Senate, but yes,
Ah.
they were talking something about culture, and then some guy simply slipped in. Might have been of either Mexican or Spanish descent, seeing from what was able to gauge from the talk.
So
But
it was the Senate. Palpatine's got some good taste.
Talking about culture slipped in porn. Yeah, that's pretty cultured, all right.
Palpatine's got good taste, man.
Yeah,
Can't fault him for
now.
that.
No, no,
You could
no.
say that.
Alright, so we done talking Italian politics.
Yes.
I guess so. Okay.
I believe so.
Yeah, I guess before we segue into the first topic, shit, like a Supreme, when you get to that mission, that's pretty awesome, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I think my only nitpick with Samurai, the band in game, is that they're not played by Dogstar. If y'all don't know what Dogstar, Keanu Reeves IRL band, but it's not. It's some other band. So
I mean,
mean-
they have the Arch series motorcycle, so I think that's a
Yeah.
good reference to real life Keanu Reeves.
yeah,
Keanu Reeves has a band.
yeah, he does.
Yeah.
He's played
also
music
has a
for a
motor-
What
long,
does he
long
play?
time.
He is the main character.
He's I think he's a bass guitarist. I think, yeah. Which is kind of weird though. It would be cool to actually hear Keanu's like actual like vocals in the game, but it's not him singing.
Yeah, it's
I-
Refuse.
I think they may already have a plan who already a good sound, so I guess Keanu wasn't just really cut for the role.
And Refuse have stated that if they knew they were singing for Keanu Reeves, they would have done a much better job.
Oh well.
Wait, they didn't know beforehand?
Yeah. They didn't know beforehand.
Yeah, they kept the whole Keanu's involvement in the game like pretty much under wraps. Like it's been like a good while because I might or may not make a video on this game, but like going through like interviews and stuff like that, like almost none of the main cast knew Keanu was involved.
Really? Because he was the whole face of in the marketing.
No, they kept it like way under wraps. It wasn't until like after like that E3 that showed him off, that showed up who Johnny
Check this
Silverhand was
shit
played.
out.
Yeah, who Johnny Silverhand was being played by. That was the confirmation, and later like that reveal that pretty much like showed Keanu was in the game.
And that's
So-
when everyone started freaking their shit out. It was like, "You're breathtaking." It's like, no, you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was quite the momentous occasion to be there.
Yeah, I guess to segue, like, okay, let's get the obvious, like, silly Billy rant out of the way, because, like, I really don't want to be talking about Cyberpunk and then Euphoria. I'm gonna try to make this rant quick. All right, let me just.
All right.
Wait, let's.
Go ahead.
Let's have a little enjoyment before we have to sink back into despair.
No, I'm gonna try to make this Euphoria rant quick because, long story short, I was kind of bored this last it was like last 2 weeks, something like that, and
Okay.
I was just somewhat curious. I have watched the first episode, I know, twice beforehand, and I kind of gave up. Not because like I didn't like it or because I just didn't find time. So I was like, oh, what the hell? This may not be as good or as bad as I thought. And then I go through season 1. It's like, it's kind of like an odd roller coaster of emotions that I kind of went through, because it's like there's aspects of it that's actually good and aspects of it that are generally shit. And then you go from
What is
season 1 to
this?
season 2. Alex, shut the fuck up. Season 1 to season 2, you it just nosedives in terms of quality, or at least in terms of writing quality, actually, and character quality. Like, all the issues that I had in season 1, all the shit that was wrong with season 1 is exemplified and even further exemplified in season 2.
I'll be real. The only thing I know
Like,
about the
even
show
fans,
is-
even fans like hate the season. And yeah, I know what you're gonna say, Mitch. Like the whole, oh, it's about a show about teens, like exploring their sexual identity, all that stuff. It's a lot
No,
more
no.
than that. And honestly,
No, I
like,
mean just
I'm gonna get.
just
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
just that and like something Zendaya being annoying.
Her
That's it.
character's annoying. Okay. Ep 4 5 season 2. I kind of have this weird hot take where I do think she is doing a good job. It's just the character she's playing is genuinely fucking terrible. The shit she says to some fucking people, I genuinely wanted to punch her in the fucking face. And like, she says
What's
to
she
some
say?
to Ali, because she goes to NA, right? Well, she relapsed actually. Like episode 1, she like relapsed, and she never really, because most addicts don't care about like actually getting clean. You have to want to get clean when you go to rehab.
No, yeah,
and
of course,
she didn't want to, which I'll give the show some credit actually exploring that aspect of addiction and stuff like that, and how difficult that is, and how some just don't give a shit. So I applaud them for that. I'll also applaud them that they're not too scared, or at least season 1, not too scared with language, because I was shocked with the amount of slurs that are being dropped, like in season 1. Like people were calling each other faggots like all the time. Like even Even Jules calls a character. Jules, the trans character, calls someone a faggot in the show.
That's a trans character.
Whoa.
Yeah, Rules' his girlfriend. Yeah, but like what I was going to circle back to Ali, who is someone I actually like that character a lot. He's not in the show enough. One of my favorites, one of the few male characters that are actually like that's a genuine good person who goes to NA with her. And like he was addicted at one point. He kind of lost his family over it. He was like a firefighter, but he's been clean and he has like a really good personality. He loves jazz. He loves music. He's full of life. And the shit she fucking says to him, like when because she like has like this suitcase full of fucking drugs because she like relapsed hard in at the end of season 1 and falling in season 2. She just throws Ali's family and his daughter like right back in his face, and he like rightfully so lost it, pointing his finger in the face and say, "Hey, you don't talk to me that way." And he legit looked like he was about to cry. And I was like, I had to pause and walk out of my room at that point. I needed to like think about what I saw.
Take a lap.
I needed to take a lap. Like, it was ridiculous.
That's just
And there have been multiple moments where she actually has blamed other people for her fucking problems.
I can refute by saying, "Hey, what's in your suitcase?"
$500,000 in cash.
Oh, I thought you said the suitcase was full of drugs.
Yeah, it was full of drugs. Yeah, he did ask. He did ask, and she dodged it, and he suspected what it was, and she pushed on. Honestly, like shenanigans happen in the episode following, and I do think, and my biggest issue with that, and there's a ton of issues that I have, though, but I have to put in my notes because I plan on making a vid on this. But like the biggest issue I have is how, like in one episode, a lot of those issues are somewhat solved. Like in terms of her relationship with her family, I think the only one who has like issue with her is her sister. Which I'm like, man, there should have been more consequences. Like after that point,
What happened with her sister?
She's genuinely like upset at her, and this is another point where she has gaslit her in terms of using drugs and saying, "No, I'm only doing weed," and she's like calling around and saying like, "Wait, why are you doing this, Rue? Why are you doing this? This is fucked up. You know what happened last time." And I shit you not, Rue actually says this. It's like, it's better than suicide. And she's like, I wanted to fucking throw my tablet across the room. I was like, you cunt. Like, fucking hell. There's a lot. Like, I haven't even talked about Kat. I haven't even talked about Cassie and Maddie's bullshit in season 2 was honest to God, like, could care less.
So all of that was Zendaya's character?
Yeah, Rue, all that's Zendaya's character.
Oh,
So
it's horrible.
Like, I get what they're trying to do with her. I get that. They're trying to do the whole, like, relatability aspect. They're trying to, like, that this is kind of based off Sam Levinson, the creator of the shows, or at least the, lead writer of the show, because technically the show is actually a remake of another show. But I digress. Like, this is based off of his, personal experiences that he knew someone like her, so...
Mm-hmm.
And
it's awful.
yeah, like there's a lot of like tonal issues as well, and like stuff like that. Like some plot lines go fucking like several in season 1 go nowhere in season 2 that aren't followed up on. Like other people have pointed out that like things just are just so terribly clashed and terribly like aced in season 2. Like season 1 has like a plethora of issues in on itself. Like one of the major like I said earlier, like Maddie and Cassie's relationship. I know I'm just throwing out names, but I need to get this out of the ether, honestly. But like,
yeah, it's all kind of
that love. There's like two different fucking love triangles going on, and like one of them. Like Maddie, Cassie, and Nate Jacobs, which I look at that, like that is unbelievably fucking stupid. I could care less. Like the show literally tries to make you feel bad or make you give a shit about essentially characters that are genuinely not good fucking people. Like, Nate Jacobs is arguably the antagonist of the entire show. Maddie's obviously like the modern day mean girl. I say that in quotations. I mean, to be honest, like, had Kat not beat her to it, she legit would become a cam girl. Like, Rude narrates the show, by the way, and actually goes through some of the characters, like, backstories in, like, almost each episode. And,
Hey,
like, what
don't,
Maddie actually... Yes.
Paulina Penna a la Vodka wants to know what show you're talking about.
HBO's Euphoria. The reason why I have to say it like that, because there is an Israeli Euphoria. That is the original. But that
Is
lasted
it
like...
better?
I don't know. I haven't seen it. It lasted like one season, so I don't really know. I can't comment on it.
Maybe there's a reason for that.
I don't know. But, like, shit, what was I on about? Yeah, like, Maddie unironically would become a cam girl because Rue says in her narration that she doesn't have any ambitions. She doesn't really want to do anything. She's literally a gold digger. Like, literally. So, the fact, and like, she's like babysitting and she's like this rich family's kid, and she's like trying out like the mom's like dresses and shit. It's like she's only like, she tried to donate her fucking eggs. Like, the bitch is 17, and she's like, well, that's fucking retarded. I'm like, no, what's retarded is the fact that you just want to do all this shit because you don't think. That's one thing I'll give this show, is that it's more accurate in terms of Cali bullshit.
17.
Yeah,
Think.
a bunch
Yeah,
of,
that checks out.
yeah, a bunch of characters are 17, by the way. Save maybe like
So,
one or two.
I
Yeah, go
mean,
ahead.
if well, what you just said, like they're all 17. Yeah, that makes sense. They're all retarded.
Yeah. There's actually three Euphoria. Oh yeah, that's right. There's us. Yeah, there's three Euphorias. There's the hentai. There's the Israeli, and there's this one.
Oh,
Yeah.
let's not talk about the first one.
Yeah. But like,
Yeah, eggs can make money, and your testicles go about 13 grand on the black market.
I don't know why my mind.
I'm not even gonna ask why.
I don't know why my mind went to Mass Effect for some reason. That's almost 17 for a full set.
Oh god.
Alone, are you doing calibrations over there?
Shepard, can this wait? I need to do some calibrations. All right.
You think they're gonna make another game, or is the
I
franchise
think
just
I think they are, aren't they?
Mass Effect 5 is confirmed. They're still developing and all that. And from one screenshot I've seen, either it's gonna take place back in the original Milky Way, or the team from Andromeda is coming back somehow. I don't know how they're gonna pull that shit off. I don't know how, but it's gonna happen.
But aren't all the writers and people that worked on the original games like gone?
Yep.
Yep.
They're all gone. So now either this is gonna be something, it's actually gonna breathe new life to the franchise, or it's gonna be something downright mid, if not
Like-
awful.
It's the same worry I have for GTA 6. Like all the people at Rockstar that made the previous games, they're all gone. They left.
I have to say one thing I'm excited about GTA 6 is the budget.
Well,
I'm
of course, the
500 gigabyte patch day one, baby.
It's gonna be
know.
massive budget.
Oh, it's,
There ain't no budget cuts in this one.
wait,
or
isn't it?
Flash FM's gonna pop back up. Hopefully, Flash FM. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Isn't it not getting a PC release initially?
I don't know. What they're saying is modern PCs aren't going to be able to play it because of how fucking big the map is going to be. Like, they're saying a lot of shit about it. I was like,
And-
Well, that's
And
suspect.
consoles can.
I think they're just posturing. I think that they know they will try to scale some shit back because they need their sales.
Yeah.
They need their fucking sales.
Console players buy more shark cards on average.
Yeah, Ala Vodka Dragon Age 4 is not canned. It is. There were going to be a big announcement this year. I am literally keeping my eye on that shit because I'm a huge Dragon Age fan. I have 1,000 hours in Inquisition alone.
And honestly, for me, it's just leave it dead. Everyone is gone. Everyone who worked on it and really cared for it is gone. What's the fucking point? Just leave it be.
Honestly, I think these franchises are just left in the hands of not the original studio. I mean, like look at Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, Baldur's Gate was originally BioWare.
Yeah, BioWare used to own it, and then they sold it, and then look at it now. It's literally one of the most.
They didn't sell it. They lost the licensings for it.
Wait, I thought that was their original title.
Nope,
Oh, no.
because Baldur's Gate is Wizards of the Coast.
So they lost the bid for it, basically.
No, they lost the they lost the licensings to produce it and all that, and then Larry Hand came over and they paid money to get that shit. And honestly, it's good. Baldur's Gate
Yeah,
3
but
is
like,
great fucking game.
if like I say they lost it because they're EA, they could have just bought it back. Why didn't they?
Yes.
Maybe
they
because
have-
they were working on other things, like it would have cutting with Mass Effect, Dragon Age, and I believe another hidden game they've been gulping about.
Hopefully, it's the hidden game is actually good this time.
There's been no confirmation of a Dragon Age remake. Vodka, I know, sad.
I don't know. Knowing EA, they'd probably find a way to microtransaction the shit out of it.
Oh,
I mean, they didn't do that for the Mass Effect one. They got rid of the multiplayer, and honestly, I like the Legendary Edition.
Was it just a straight up port, or did they actually like try to
They-
remaster it?
They build everything back from the ground up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Have to give it a try then.
Worth it.
But besides that, I can't really think of anything I'm like actively hyped for gaming.
Well,
Yeah,
You
thank you,
only-
Zim. Yeah, they did lose it because of interplay. Because that's why.
I guess the bottom line of this is just hopefully whatever games they're making, the people behind it actually have passion and just want the best of it. But from the majority, I'm just gonna say nah.
Well, I can give you one thing. Anita Sarkeesian isn't going to be on it.
Where?
And what?
She was
Mass
on it
Effect.
before.
Yeah, with Andromeda.
Oh yeah, that's
She
right.
was. She worked on Andromeda.
A bunch of people
She did.
actually. A bunch of handful of people actually.
Yeah, Anita Sarkeesian was one of them, giving
Mhm.
them insightful empowerment of women kind of bullshit.
Wait,
And
was
then
she,
it came-
was
Yeah,
she in
she
the
was-
credits?
No.
Unironically, watch if you want to get into the behind the scenes, watch Dishonored Wolf's video. It's still up. Like
Yeah.
people have re-uploaded the
Yeah.
video. He actually goes into it. He actually goes into like the writers' room and stuff like that.
Why did it have to be re-uploaded? They took it down.
No, remember
Copyright
Wolf. No. Wolf. Remember deleted his channel.
Oh.
When he
No, I don't. I have no idea who this
EFAP,
guy
this-
is. When,
EFAP Dishonored Wolf. God damn it.
It always
What?
goes back to EFAP. It always goes back to.
But like.
hate the furries.
It's more
I
to it
mean,
than that. I really don't
yeah.
want to go through the Anomaly Inc. shit and his allegation shit. I just wanted to say Dishonored Wolf did a video on Mass Effect Andromeda. He's very harsh on the game. He's very honest on the game. Rand, I disagree with him in regards to the combat. I think his big criticism on it is just a cover system, which honestly is kind of useless. You don't really need to use it. But his conversation on the writing in a writer's room and behind the scenes is actually pretty good. It's pretty standout. So I do recommend that video a lot.
I would say the best class to play in Andromeda is to mix all three of them and play as that special one, because your dodge becomes a fucking blink, and you can just teleport around the map, flying around and shooting people. It's fucking great.
but guys, if you want to play a space game, why not play the greatest thing Todd Howard has ever
It
produced?
wasn't that bad, okay?
No.
It was mid. It was fine. Fucking
It's
Babyface is a dipshit.
That
I
game
like
is very.
Starfield for the shipbuilding and shipbuilding alone.
The shipbuilding is fun. I like making ships.
Me too.
Wasn't there a thing in the game where it like keeps track of every single item you drop, and like someone rendered
Yep.
every single item and like put it all, and the frame rate dropped to like
He dropped
One.
10.
single digits.
He dropped 10,000 potatoes and crashed his game.
Yep.
Why keep track of all those
He's-
items? Just have them despawn. Why would he do
Because-
that?
Funny.
It's funny that way, and he dropped 10,000 potatoes in his ship and tried to fly that way, and it fucking crashed.
Yeah, about Starfield. I didn't really play it, but for seeing what I've seen, I think Seth was right about Starfield and
He
the
was.
usual.
Yeah. For 40-year-old dads or something like that is what he said.
Yeah, it's a game for dads, for people who basically have no time for video games. And this kinda puts me at worry, cause The Elder Scrolls 6 is still confirmed. And I dread for the day for when they will release it, and it's basically just Skyrim 2.0. There's not gonna be any war against the fuck.
Well,
What's
it's taking place in Elsmere.
in where?
Elsmere. Sorry, Elsmere,
Elsmere. The name? Fuck, I don't remember.
the
about
home
that.
of the Argonians and what else?
Oh. Well, that could be interesting.
Just remember, people, wood elves are fucking cannibals.
Fuck it, fuck them.
She
I'm
has
just gonna,
where if you have coin.
I'm
She
gonna
does
go.
swear you have coin. And school.
I'm gonna.
She does school.
I'm just gonna go chill in the fucking swamp with the lizard people. I don't give a shit.
Hey, and just remember, don't drink that tree sap. You might change your gender.
Okay then.
Yeah, the hiss. That's what it's called. Yeah, they're tree sap. They're like, hey, you're gonna be a male now. Oh, no, wait, female. Start laying eggs, boy.
I'll stick with Nord, thank you.
I wonder how Twitter would react if this is actually true.
This is canon lore.
Probably the same stuff they always do.
I mean, they fucking got rid of Joe Cap because he likes women, but you know what? That's another story for another day.
Yeah.
Nah, like the whole
Yeah.
thing with Joe Cat is just it's annoying.
Annoying, yeah.
Bit of grand posturing, but to be fair, this is way too late for us to talk about him, and I don't know. I don't feel like
It doesn't matter.
it's
It's, a
not even-
non-controversy.
Honestly, not even the stuff about like his what women he likes song. Like even in his fucking like Klonoa vid, I was watching the Running Shine Klonoa vid, and he mentioned Joe Cat. It was like, oh wow, this guy knows time signatures. Ah, I guess I could just fucking eat shit. Like, look at here, look at him. Look at fucking Joe Cat. Wow.
I get. That's fair. More people need to learn more about Running Shine. The guy's just a fucking. It's just a fucking thing. Let me tell you.
Watch his streams. Like he's just chill.
Oh shit, he does streams? Didn't know.
Very occasionally, but they're very cozy.
Like Medicare?
Well, it's like it's just him and the guys who he helped write his videos, like just hanging out.
So that reminds me, since I do not know much about Medicare, because it's information about them is very sporadic. Is he actually in remission? Like,
I think that's
I
what
see.
he said. I could be wrong though.
because
But I think he might be.
remission means the cancer may have kicked back.
Yep.
And he may have a lot more time to live, which
So
It's good.
basically, remission is the cancer's subsidiary. It's still there, but it's not as active as it is. It's more it's more manageable and all that. So basically, there is a chance the cancer might come back, and there's a chance it might not. But it's still there. It's not all the way gone because you can't really truly get rid of cancer. It's always there. Sorry, I know so much. That's how my stepmom passed away.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's cool, man. It's cool. I
She had
mean,
breast cancer, and it transformed into brain cancer.
yeah,
Damn.
man.
Yep.
Yeah, damn, dudes.
Yep.
Lay condolences over there, dude. Just, I like Jim. I don't. it's kind of sad seeing people pass away like that. It ain't my first time with that, with relatives, like family, friends. Like
Yeah.
not even a week ago, like a good family friend who was only 54 just died of pancreatic cancer. Last Lasted 2 years, the tough son of a gun.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, guy was young, had his career, and a good man.
Yeah. Hey, my stepmom had a joy. She made fun of cancer. She always had shirts that says like, "Yeah, they're fake titties because cancer took mine."
At least
That's
he
the
had
kind
humor to it, you know.
Yeah,
Shit, man. Shit, man. I guess.
she was a great. She was a great
Yeah.
woman.
Yeah.
All right, now on to other cancerous things. Johnny Silverhand.
Yeah.
Okay, let me wrap up before then we'll jump in because I think I just
Okay.
have this one small thing. Like,
Go ahead.
Hold on, I'm gonna get on a 5-hour tirade.
I'm not gonna go on. I'm gonna try and make this fast. Okay, one more thing, two more things actually, three more things actually. Okay, just two. So, like, I think I said this in a Discord already. The thing with Jules is that they really didn't think this one through with her. I won't lie, I didn't mind her character that much, but it's definitely one of those where the more you think about it, the worse it got. Kind of like Petrichor from Saga, and I've made that comparison already, and I made the video, and I made the talk on stream, where you introduce your trans character by her basically flashing her. Well, Hazel walks in on her on the shower, but like that is not a good way to introduce a character like that, and you compare that with Jules, who's basically low-key sex addict who probably has a body count in the double digits, and they kind of make a joke about that in season 2.
Okay,
And,
those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers.
and like, and her lying about her age to get laid, like we see that in the first episode, and like
They're all 17, right?
she says she is with Nate Jacobs' father, who has these secret flings because he goes out and he has sex with men and transsexuals and hookers and shit like that, and he has tapes of him.
What was the Alex Jones
There's
of
a
that series?
there's a bunch of shit that I can actually talk about, but she
What is wrong
basically
with these bitches?
she tells him that I was like
The showmakers.
he asks her her age, and she's like, oh, I'm 22, and she's actually like 17.
Yeah.
One of the characters is actually camming is actually 16. Have fun with that. I'm not shitting you. I am not shitting you.
Characters what?
Kat. She's season 1. She's 16, and she starts camming. It becomes a plot. It doesn't help that CP laws in California is actually a plot point. The fact that the characters are underage is kind of a plot point, so it doesn't help that they're doing shit that's suspect. I know the actors are in their 20s, but and close to 30s, but for fuck's sake.
This is HBO, right? Is there nudity?
There's a lot of cock. There's a lot of tits. There's a lot of ass. Yes.
Okay.
Season 2 has a lot more. Like there's actually a lot. The cock to tit ratio is like 5-1. I'm not joking. There's a lot of dick in the show.
Social women, I see.
Yeah, there's like a whole joke segment where Rue rates dick pics, basically. I'm not joking. But like, yeah, the shit with Jules, I think I kind of got my point. It's just that like you made your one trans character technically a sex pervert, especially, and that does not help because already there's a massive issue with them being sex perverts. So, oops. With that,
You're not helping the case, homie.
you're not helping the case.
Maybe this show was more prophetic than we thought.
Maybe. But like, I think another point, and this is one that actually hurts me a lot, is that how beautiful the show actually is. It is by far one of the best looking shows I've seen in a while. And it is up there. It's up there with the cinematography, the lighting, camera work, the coloring is done fucking phenomenal. They made film for the show. Like, the reason why it takes so long to make a season is because they're using, like, film, a special film they made for the show. That's why it looks the way it does. Like, there's several neat and clever camera tricks they do. I actually talked with Vash in Weaponite Nervage's server, and he even pointed out, he said, it's such a waste of good cinematography. It legit is on par with, like, Daredevil and Hannibal. I'm not joking. But the writing and character work is such dog shit. So you're seeing, it's still shit, just a good-looking piece of shit, basically.
I mean, like, is the writing shit because like the characters are pieces of shit, or is the writing shit because the characters are shit at being pieces of shit?
Both.
Good
Oh, we got a
lord.
bofer.
It's both, dude.
Damn.
There's only a handful of good, of legitimately good characters, and legitimately well written characters, but situations and like the overall package is just a massive mess. And
So
yeah.
what kind of addicts are these kids? Are they coke addicts?
Rue is like the only addict really underage, like the only teen addict in the show. The other characters do drink and do drugs, but they're not like in her case, I would say. We do see Maddie and Cassie on like a leaf. They're using either in a carnival scene, which is shot insanely well. The fact that they were editing and making that as they were going, that is insane. That's commendable. Like Sam Levinson has a good eye, not a good hand, if you get what I mean. But
Like what kinds of addicts are they? What drugs do they do?
Maddie and Cassie were doing like I believe Molly at the carnival. A lot of them a lot of the drinking and drug use is mostly at parties. Rue is the one who mostly using, well, funny enough, opioids mostly, and she does use like some other drugs. I think she knows ivermectin, I think too, like prescription based like drugs that are highly addictive.
Oh, okay.
So
she's a pill popper. Okay.
Pill popper, yeah. Like that's another case in point that I'll give credit to is how like those drugs are actually a gateway to other drugs as well. So,
No, the
and I
Progress.
think I'll end my state there. There's like a bunch of shit I have to say. I might talk to Vash at some beautiful Vash from Weaponite Nerve Race's channel because I plan on getting him into the video because he's like open to it. So because he does not like the show at all. He has shit takes, but I agree with him in that this show is such a mess. And it was cathartic to talk with him in the server in regards to the show.
Well, I mean,
And
my
he
whole thing
pointed,
is, like,
yeah, go ahead.
like my whole thing is like if every character is awful and we're following mostly awful people, and there's like you can watch something where the main character is a villain. Like The Sopranos is one of the greatest shows in all of television, and Tony Soprano is a total piece of shit. But there's something about him, like he is trying to be good, but he just can't. Like there's a conflict. Like what are these characters actually trying to redeem themselves in any way?
You can maybe make that argument with Rue. You can. Everybody else, that's no.
Is
Absolutely
there
not.
any sort of arc?
There are kind of arcs. Kind of. Like whenever the show, like whenever characters look like they're gonna go through an arc, they really don't. Season 1 kind of like looked like they were going to develop these characters further, but in season 2 it almost feels like a reboot. Like an example, like McKay, who was one of my favorite characters, and I actually thought they were going to do something with them in season 2, meets
Why?
up with
Why were they your favorite?
the reason why McKay was one of my favorites because one, he's actually like a genuine guy, and you actually kind of feel bad for him because like he, for most of his life, been training to be like pro sports, like football player, most because of pressure from his father. But he kind of like accepted that over time, and then he got accepted into college, and then he kind of realized that he's in basically in his group full of other players who've been playing the game just as good, if not better, than him.
Okay.
and for possibly longer than him. And he did the math. There's a point where he even does the math and he shows like the chances of me actually getting to the point where I want to get is lower than I thought. And he even tells his father that, and he just basically shrugs it off and says, "It's all in your head, dude." Which I thought they were going to lead up into that further. And also, I'm not going to specify what exactly happens because I'm saving that for notes. I'm saving that for the script. But something happens to the dude that is super fucked up, and it does happen a lot more than people like to admit, especially when it comes to football and like teams and
He
stuff
broke
like.
his leg and now his career is over.
No, not
No,
that.
not
Something
nothing like
worse.
that.
Something worse. But
What is that?
You referring to like locker room type stuff?
close to that. It actually happens in his dorm, actually. And
Okay.
I thought they were going to elaborate on that further, but no, they just moved past it. And I thought in season 2 they were going to elaborate on that further, but no, they don't. Another thing is his, like, I thought there was going to be, there was obvious animosity between him and Nate Jacobs, the other guy. And they're all, like, and when they meet up in season 2, they're all just clashing their drinks and saying, "Oh, hey, dude." And they're, like, clapping hands. I'm like, wait, what? No, you hated this guy. Like, you did not like this guy at all. Why?
Well, I mean, to be fair, guys will say the worst things to each other, and then
No,
just
it's not
never
like that.
fucking
No,
like-
it's not like that at all. Like, McKay did not like Nate Jacobs, period. Like,
Oh,
he was
okay.
wary of him. So it's weird seeing him be all buddy-buddy with him, but yeah.
What, he fuck his girlfriend or something?
No. Like, it had something to do with
fucking
cats.
dog?
Dude, there's so much with this fucking show. It's such a goddamn melodrama.
That's what I mean. Like, are you sure cutting it short is a good idea?
Exactly. This is why I plan on making a video. I might just end it right here, honestly, because you got me rolling, and I do not want to turn this into the Euphoria stream when I really want to talk about Cyberpunk. But yeah, case in point, Euphoria is a goddamn mess. I hate the fact it is like the second most viewed HBO show. The same channel that gave us Game of Thrones, Sopranos, The Wire, True Detective. It is on the exact same level. It is the most tweeted show
Walking Dead.
ever made.
Wait,
no,
whoa.
I'm talking about HBO, you fucking clown.
That's
God
That's
damn
AMC.
it.
Yeah.
Wait, so obviously Game of Thrones is the first viewed, right?
I think that's their most viewed, but Euphoria is like their second most viewed, which is still crazy to me. The fact
I
that
have
that
to-
show
I have to
has
say
like
that.
two seasons, and it's like their second most viewed when like The Wire and True Detective and all these other, there's genuine good shit on HBO, or at least there used to be, and like that's representative. That's on the top charts now. Like right now,
Where are you
when
getting
people
that
think.
number?
No, like that is, you can look this up. You can find this. I'm not making this shit up. I'm not.
I'm doing
Make
it
it-
right now.
Look it up. Look up HBO's top charted shows. It is on that list. Euphoria is one of the most tweeted shows, period, in recent memory. It is a very popular show. So, but
sure,
fans don't like season 2, so I'm guessing that's gonna change as time progresses.
Oh my
But-
god, they also did The Last of Us. I totally forgot.
Yeah.
I still can't believe those guys were the same guys who did Generation Kill.
Wait, that's the same people who did Generation Kill?
No, HBO is the same channel that produced Generation Kill. They're the ones that did the Band of Brothers, Pacific. Like it got produced on the HBO. But the people, the writers are different. They're all different for all different shows, stuff like that. It's like it's a channel. It's a cable channel. That's what it is.
And also did Chernobyl, which is possibly
The
Oh, that's a
worst.
great show.
That is a good show.
No, it's not. It
What?
is. I don't like Chernobyl because of how fucking retarded the dramatization of how fucking radiation sickness is. Like, no.
It's still a good
Motherfucker, did you
show.
not see the goddamn firefighter in the hospital?
Yeah, because he cuts his boot a little bit and leaks into his suit and immediately has stage
That-
4 radiation cancer. No.
no.
Motherfucker, that's a nuclear reactor that exploded. They were next to graphite. No shit, it was that bad. It's not like an
It
X-ray.
wouldn't be that fast acting. It would take days, months for it to
You're
reach
telling
that
me-
level he did in the
You're
show.
telling me
I'm not
at
saying
Chernobyl
that
plant when it blew up, it wouldn't be that bad?
it didn't. The elephant is that bad. It's still going on to this day. The area that they were cleaning was nowhere near the elephant.
Oh, we're talking about when they were cleaning up the debris.
Yeah, when they immediately stepped
Oh,
out and that
debris.
one guy cuts his suit and they immediately was like, "Whoop, you're fucking dead."
No, it
No,
wasn't
it
that.
would take
It wasn't that.
days.
He was too late. He was too late to get off the roof. That's what it was.
It just
That
and
was
they downplayed it. It was a group of people. They had 6 people going in at a time, like 6 go in, 6 come out, 6 go in. It was just a rotation of like 18 people they were having doing that.
Okay, I've been looking at the most watched statistics. I've only found one source that says that, but the source is MovieWeb, so probably not the best thing.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
It's
and
in
also
it's in
Trench-
almost every ad they actually do for Max. So I don't know, man.
Like I just feel like this show is on the same quality as Riverdale.
Oh,
It kind of is a TVMA Riverdale. I won't lie, it is.
Yeah, no. So,
Like especially with Nate Jacobs, he feels like a character out of Teen Wolf. I'm not joking. The shit he plans in season 1, I'm like, this feels out of left field. All right. Anyone else want to like? Anyone want to segue? Because I'm legit. I'm willing to walk away from before at this point. I want to talk about Cyberpunk now.
so me talking about reason why Johnny Silverhand is cancerous is because he's the unreliable narrator in Cyberpunk 2077.
I kind of wish we would have had Marcus Blackhand in the game, because it would have been cool to see him in, because he would have talked about the nukes, because he was the one who detonated them. And it actually would have been cool to hear him talk about how, wait a minute, what are you talking about? You did this yourself. I was there, asshole. And plus, we got money from Militech, you fucking sal. Stop being a rebel boy.
Yeah. And guess what? It wasn't Arasaka that used Soul Killer on Johnny. It was Spider.
Yeah.
Yeah, Spider did it simply because Johnny was fucking chopped in half because Smasher shot him with that big fucking gun of his.
Nope, it was it was the wrist mounted cannon that got him.
Yeah.
Still a big fucking gun. Because
It's a
even
60mm.
yeah, still absolutely massive. It chopped him in half. Spider just simply said to try to grab him out and also try to still save Alt.
Alt was dead at that point on the attack of Arasaka, the
Yeah.
bombing of the first one. Alt was already dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if I remember correctly in the book, she also was trying to see if she was still in the system or something, just to set her free.
So Alt used Soul Killer on herself to test it out, and that's how come she's all fucked up and crazy in the game.
It's not fucked up and crazy in the game. From what I've read, it's most that she's just in the net now. Her consciousness is spread throughout of it.
She is in the Blackwall. She's part of the AI rogue system that Bart Moss destroyed during the first Cyberfall, first net attack.
Yeah, I've read about it specifically about Rage. I have the books. But
God, that segment was so cool. That was something straight out of Neuromancer. I'm not joking.
I know,
When you boot
Oh
in, I'm like, this is Neuromancer. This is Neuromancer. This is awesome.
You're like,
Well,
okay, Lo. Question: did you save Mama Breed or did you kill her?
Oh, the lady that you meet up. No, I just walked
The
away.
Haitian lady.
I
I
just
killed her.
I just
honestly.
walked away. I didn't want to deal with anything, which is actually kind of cool, because if you were cool with her, you can just walk in to the one of the Voodoo Boys' sections in Phantom Liberty, which I thought was pretty cool. You can just talk to them and say, yeah, just let us in, and you can meet up with the dude.
Oh no, they were terrified when I walked in. They're like, "What are you going to do about it?" And I was like, "I'm the one who killed Mama Breed." It's like, "Kill this fucker!" And I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
Running in with the fucking Malarian Arm 43, going around headshotting people with it.
Time to party like it's 2023. But yeah, dialogue in the game is fucking nuts. But
yeah.
it kind of like Johnny being the unreliable neighbor. I kind of wished in the game was more Pacific. Like Alt tells you this kind of at one point, but what's kind of annoying is that Morgan is never mentioned in the game like at all.
No,
Guys,
Jackie mentioned him once. It was the Morgan Blackhand drink.
It's not good
In Night
enough.
City. it's not a good enough reference. I think they're saving that for Cyberpunk 2.
Possibly. I mean, the whole
Hopefully.
thing about Morgan Blackhand, for those who don't know, this motherfucker, this absolute legend, was the exact opposite of Smasher. The guy was precise to a pinpoint. Like, he's the kind of assassin solo that he does shit to the fucking T. Anyone else that isn't a target usually tends to take it out in less lethal fashion. Stuff, like he's an actual solid snake.
Yeah,
And that
Morgan
mother,
Blackhand is the guy that you send. I want that guy dead by tomorrow, and only him. Adding Smasher is like, hey, you mind taking out that building for me, Smasher? We need to create a diversion.
Don't you look like a fuckable cut of meat, don't you?
this is
Hey,
the
I used
yeah.
that at a bar. Got picked up.
good, good call. Still,
Yeah.
Smasher's the exact opposite. He's basically using a
Yeah,
rocket
his
bomb.
job is more casualties. Fuck yeah, let's go. Civilian lives expendable.
High functioning
go-
cyber psycho.
Basically, if you go read his old stuff on Solo Fortune, the booklet about him and his interview in Solo Fortune 2, so people can actually go read about it. Guy was a fucking psycho from the get-go. The
Right.
guy just wants to see blood and viscera splatter around.
And that's
The
why
guy was-
he's not cyber psychosis, because he is cyber psychosis.
I think Mike
before he was
Pondsmith, didn't
born.
Mike Pondsmith kind of confirm he was? He just said he was like high functioning though.
Yeah, like I said, he was a cyber psycho before he became full Borg. So
Yep.
his body was so used to it, he just became adaptive with cyber psychosis.
I think he said that he was already a bit chromed up before somebody basically turned him into chunky salsa. I mean, most of it before, and then Sokka simply showed up and gave him an offer he couldn't refuse. And after that, he was basically under their direct control and possibly maybe giving him a couple of meds to keep him a bit more agreeable for their work environment, I could say.
Yeah.
Because
Well, I gotta-
honestly, it's something that Sokka would definitely do.
oh yeah.
Yeah. And still, I am surprised of the actual inspiration for, Johnny Silverhand not being, more on the road, more like on the road actual rock star, but being more a la David Bowie, which, so some of my vibe that I'm trying to discover more. Would you imagine him just simply not looking more like Ziggy Stardust instead of,
Keanu Reeves. Yeah, it would be cool to see him as Iggy Stardust, actually.
I mean, they have the alternate costume on for Johnny Silverhead. And
Yeah, I never changed it. I'm like, yeah, I don't like this look.
what?
yeah,
What
it's what his supposed to rocker boy outfit's supposed to look like.
Yeah.
I didn't exactly see that one in the game.
You can look
Yeah,
it
you
up.
have-
You can look it up, and you can. There's ways you can implement it.
Yeah, you go to settings in the main menu settings, go to alternate costumes, and hit yes.
Okay. I guess it's just I had more focus on other characters there in Cyberpunk, mostly in my literature, because honestly, in a fair way, Johnny Silverhand in the books is not too explored. As in, there's more other focuses for people for different classes. I'm not a big fan of rocker boys as a class in general. I'm more for something practical.
Everyone has to each their own. So
Yeah, I mean, right now I'm simply reading Neo Tribes because I'm trying to make up a nomad and seeing where her place in the world is. So priorities and all. Man, I need to make it to get a game going. The tabletop will be fun.
so Lone, who was your romance character for your character?
Oh yeah, I think didn't y'all know that I already posted of Judy, didn't I?
Was it Pam? Oh, okay.
I play
Yeah.
Femvi. I play Femvi, Street Kid. because I just wanted to. Because I was like, fuck that, I want to play. Because I'm like, okay, I know a lot of people love Corpo. Because especially when the game first came out, people were like, oh, play Corpo, it has the best dialogue. I really want to do Street Kid. I'm happy I picked Street Kid because the dialogue options for Street Kid are pretty good too, especially for Vimvi. Like
Oh, yeah.
the stuff she says is actually pretty awesome, and it actually fits with like Judy as well because she actually talks about a like some taco stand she actually went to, and you actually know what it is.
And
So
if you're mid-song talking about that one song, if you're hey, what kid, you know the song, and the other two, you're like, I don't have no fucking clue what that is.
yeah.
I'm very tempted by Nomad simply because of the whole culture they have and how it's basically fuck everything, fuck corporations to the highest degree. Which is something I want. And I mean, shall I deny, Pam? Shall
Okay.
I?
I don't think so, not really.
So the thing I like the thing I like about the 3 starting classes is Nomad V, Male V makes fucking sense. It works with the character, it works with the dialogue and all that. Street Kid, female V, 100% agree with. Corpro, I'm 50-50 with each one because it works with both genders.
Yeah, I've heard in both versions. I'm like, yeah, they both do a good job. So
Wait, does 2077 have the Blade Runner pistol?
does it?
Yes.
Yeah,
I've ran
It is-
into
I-
it.
I know it has that gun from NV, but I wasn't sure.
It's not the exact Blade Runner gun, but it's a Mandalorian
no?
version. Or yeah.
Oh no, not
It's
that
it's
fucking
it's
stuff.
fucking powerful. Jesus Christ.
God, I don't like the Mandalorian revolvers. They're too weird.
Which one? The
Mandalorian?
Unity
Is that like
or
a gun company
the
or something?
Overturn?
The what?
Unity or Overturn?
Let me check him again, so I can give it an actual answer. But I've seen like the classical Mandalorian revolvers. They're way too complicated and literal bullpup revolvers. Nah.
Yeah, that's the Unity revolver, with the magazine, the chamber on the bottom.
God, I really don't like their style of revolver. It feels like heresy. Though it is forgiven with Johnny's pistol. All is forgiven with that.
Well,
Wait, when you
Alec-
say Mandalorian, do you mean it's like a gun company?
yeah,
Yeah,
Malar. It's
Oh, okay.
Mandalorian Gun Company. It's they designed Morgan Blackhand's gun. They designed Johnny's gun. They designed the Unity version of the gun, if I remember correctly.
Malorian Arms is basically the equivalent of high-end gun manufacturing. And I'm talking.
It's the
premium.
Lamborghini of guns.
Yeah. Johnny's pistols is like one of the most powerful weapons in the game.
Even in the OG tabletop version, that thing is unique.
Because so Johnny's gun has a hidden effect. If you aim down sights, it becomes a power pistol, and when you hit fire and all that, it becomes a ricocheting pistol.
Yep. Yeah, I know. I have Ricochet enabled and the Smart Tech enabled on
Oh,
my
yeah.
hand. I got a lot of cyberware.
Are shotguns pretty good in Cyberpunk?
They
It
are.
depends on
The double
oh,
barrels are
ooh.
fucking brutal. Like you can
Oh,
essentially
Sovereignty?
play it like Doom with dash, and you play it with double barrel shotgun. Like you're God
There's-
mode.
There's a-
Wait,
there's a
how do
unique-
double barrels look? Do double barrels look good, or do they look
mm.
like the Starfield one?
Oh, okay. So
They look cooler than
there's a mix-
Starfield. They look cooler
So
than
there's a
Starfield.
mix. There's a mix. There's ones. There's power tech pistols that have like a miniature railgun going across the barrels. There's standard double barrel fucking loaded up shotguns with heat sink shields on them. The one I fucking love is a legendary one. It's a unique one called Sovereignty. When you aim down sights, you fire off both barrels at the same time. But if you hit fire, you fire one at a time.
All right.
And that's the Doom shotgun, basically. It is.
Badass. It's badass.
Yeah,
You want that?
it's shotgun.
Looks kind of goofy, but honestly, I can see it working.
Oh, it's actually pretty awesome. The shotguns
yeah.
in this game are nuts.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
there's a smart shotgun, like a shotgun that fucking you target on an enemy with a smart link on, and you fire a shotgun, all the pellets go hit them. It's
I don't know, I
great.
never really liked the smart shotguns, to be honest. I never really liked how they fired.
Yeah.
I won't like the smart submachine guns are.
The smart
I got, I
rifles
got, I got super addicted to using those. I'm like, I feel like I'm cheating. Like this is too fun.
Did you use the Ying Long rifle?
I don't remember. I think I did. I don't remember.
That's the
Uh,
one that has like a 40% chance of firing an electric AOE as you kill an enemy.
Oh yeah. That's the one I'm currently using. Yeah, I never keep track of the names. God damn it.
It's
Yeah,
fucking great.
yeah. I crafted that one and like it is nuts. That thing is powerful.
Hmm.
Like the combat in the game is actually really fucking solid. It's pretty rare when an RPG has good systems and good combat as well. You get my meaning. Mass Effect kind of had this weird like 50-50 thing where the story with writing was really good but its combat was rather meh. You know, until you hit 3, that's when it was actually
No,
pretty
it's-
decent. But
Two. Once you hit 2, it becomes
2
great.
is meh. I think 3
Okay.
improved it. I think 3
We're
improved
getting
it.
on 2, I feel like we're getting on the right track. 3 is where it was at.
Yeah, but like Cyberpunk legit has that good balance too.
Lone, did you get the hitting QB Mod 2 rifle?
Let me see which one that is.
It's a power rifle. It is a semi-auto power rifle that allows you to have 2 modifications on it. It's a legendary rifle. It's iconic. There's that fucking word I'm looking for. Iconic rifle. If you after you defeat the fucking Chimera, if you put the power mod of exploding rounds on it, holy shit, it's a game changer. Like,
No, I did not get
we-
that one. I didn't get that one yet. I
it's
have not been specifying in rifles, but mostly focusing on pistols and SMGs, mostly.
Oh yeah, no, this one,
And knives.
this one is a precise rifle. It's great. I love it.
Yeah. What class did you use? I mean, what build did you use, Vincent?
Which one? Which character?
No, like, well, okay. I don't know. Like,
Corpo V. I was an Espion assassin, sneaking up behind people, snapping their necks, kind of guy. Headshot with silence pistols.
so
City
what were you
V,
focusing on? Like, what was that? Cool reflexes and strength?
Cool. It was cool reflex and technical ability.
Okay.
And then with level 60 now, I was like, fuck it. I threw it on body up to 14, and then threw the gorilla arms to have 20 body.
Damn.
Never hurts to invest in body.
Yeah, I didn't invest in body all that much. I think I'm at like a 10 at body because mostly I've been focusing on because like I said, and I've said this already when I was like showcasing in this server, that I was mostly focusing on net running. So I'm mostly dumping my stuff in intelligence. So I was like intelligence, technical ability, reflexes were like the main ones that I was dumping into. While cool and body I think were the lowest. Those are at 10 right now because I'm at 55 right now at the moment.
Well,
For my street kid, I went full fucking. You won't see me, but I'll hack your fucking brain.
Yeah.
Make kill yourself. Like you just hear the whispers in the darkness from the shadows, like kill yourself. And
Yeah.
Bam.
Dude, like the quick hacks are so broken when you get to like tier 5. They're so so OP.
Contagion with tier 5 that allows you to jump to one additional person with quick hacks is
It just fucks everybody up.
And it will jump back to another person who's already been affected, so it just keeps going. It's great.
And it kills them.
Oh yeah, cyber psychosis is a great fucking quick hack because it's literally it's fucking phenomenal. I'm trying to get all the iconic quick hacks and holy shit, they're expensive.
Yeah.
You need 200 fucking legendary crafting components to make them.
Yeah, I can guess why. Because they're good.
Yep.
They gotta make You want them all?
The mono
Then
wider with the quick hacks on them is great.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah.
Ah,
All right. Want to jump to the main narrative or Phantom Liberty?
Phantom Liberty. Oh,
Uh,
I have my gripes with Phantom Liberty, and the one thing I fucking hate about it is Sung Ming's ending. Little spoiler. I don't like Song Ming's ending. I hate it.
Can I ask a question about Phantom
you
Liberty?
mean Songbird or you mean somebody else?
Yeah, Songbird.
Oh, right. Somi. You said Song Me.
Sorry.
Somi. Yeah, what'd you say, Trench?
So, I thought, a while back, Vincent was talking about Phantom Liberty. He mentioned like U.S. Marshals or something. Is
The
that
UNSA.
true or? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you
So
work
are they a
with
group
UNSA.
in Phantom Liberty?
If you're working with the president of the United States.
Yeah, you're
Wait,
working
you
in
can
FI.
join
Trench, remember this. Cyberpunk 2077 takes place in an alternate timeline, different from ours. It's a very different world. It's a different America. It's a different future. So
Yeah.
what happened was that corporations are basically just as big and powerful as governments. Night City, it's its own, like basically its own city state. It's independent from the U.S. The U.S. government, as it is right now, is the NUSA, the new U.S. United States. Yeah. So it operates differently, and there are different cities that operate differently as well. And there have been different corporation wars. There have been different like separation wars.
Three corporation wars.
Exactly.
2 separation wars. So with Night City, how it is it's still part of the NUSA, but it's the government has no power here because Arasaka has such a strong choking foothold in it. And between it with Arasaka and Militech, there's another brewing of another corporate war going on. And in Phantom Liberty, you find out that Salamine, she crashed the
Space Force One. That's the president.
Space Force One. She crashes Space Force One in Dogtown, which is basically Night City is like, yeah, don't go there.
Which
Don't
is
go
kind of
there.
funny when you think of Dogtown. It's like Night City is
so
separate from the U.S. and Dogtown is separate from Night City. It's like that is fucked.
The, Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard, pretty much.
No, it's
Okay,
more
ready?
like the projects in Detroit. You can't have shit in Dog City.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, like the projects in Staten Island too.
It's something like
Yeah,
that. Think the shittiest fucking neighborhood in the shittiest city, and it's separated. Like when you
And it's
drive
run
through, when you drive through, you go through this checkpoint, and it is armed to the teeth. I'm talking
got
drones,
mechs,
turrets, mechs,
turrets.
everyone,
Guys,
the highest
you
tech
cannot
possible,
walk in.
and they
You
scan you the entire time. And the moment the thing, all right, you're clean. Get the fuck out of here, Choom. I was like, God
Yeah.
damn, this place is fucking nuts.
And what's even great is if you drive up in a police car, they literally close the gate and says "fuck off, cops."
Wait, they're not police.
No.
They won't allow police in there except
Oh.
for Max Tech.
Yep, Max Tech.
Because Bargos looks at it and goes, "We got a cyber psycho." Oh shit, there's Max Tech. Don't fuck with Max Tech because Max Techs will literally like, "Hey, we're here to fuck your day up." All right, cool. Because, oh my god, if you're going with Reed, if you go with Reed and you're trying to stop you're trying to get So Mean.
That's the
you
path
have
I
to
took.
fight you have to fight Max Tech.
Yeah,
And holy
Max Tech don't fuck around.
they don't fuck
you
around.
you realize why you don't fuck with Max
Everyone has boss level health bars. I was like, oh no,
Dude,
I'm
it's
so
one in each class. After you got a net runner, you
Got
got a
the-
fucking tank, you got a sniper, you got a chick with mantis blades, all on your ass, and you're literally with the guys. Only 2 people walk
You're with
out of that
Sixth
fight.
Street the entire time. You're with a low level gang going up against like
Low
high
level,
prestige.
6th Street is look, 6th Street is not a low level.
I
gang.
know,
They
I
are
know,
high
but I mean
tier.
in comparison to Max Tech, I know Sixth Street are made of veterans and stuff like that. What I meant to say, it kind of slipped out, but what I meant to say was you're going up against just dudes up against the highest like level, going up
You're
that
going
are
against
meant to go
military,
after like
fucking weaponized cyber psychos.
exactly.
You have free range right there.
Yeah.
Even
And
Borg.
you in one mission you're fighting a cyber psycho in a fucking clothing shop, and the guy's like, hey, Max Hex is on the ride, if you don't come in. They literally kick the door open and shoot the guy, like start unloading everything on him, and he's fucking dead in seconds.
Yep.
Because these guys don't fuck around.
They
When
don't
they're
fuck
Cyber
around.
Psycho, when they're a Cyber Psycho, the main thing you want to do is bring everything under control.
It's like that one scene in Edge Runners.
Yeah.
And the first scene is like he's like, he has military grade ice, and the guy turns around and is like, and we don't.
Yeah.
Like, damn, dude.
And they just take him down. They just shoot him like those guys.
Like, damn. And that scene was correct in the game, and it's Jesus Christ, it was great. I fucking loved it. And the thing is, I hate Saw Ming's ending so much is because you literally pull a no Russian.
Wow.
Oh,
you kill
yeah.
civilians?
You kill civilians. I was like, what the fuck, Saw Ming? What the fuck are we doing?
Wait, can I
couldn't-
wait?
Oh yeah,
Wait,
because she's
do you have
tapped
the
into.
option
I've
with
seen
no
clips.
filming?
I'm sorry. We'll get the trench in a bit. I'm sorry. So I've seen clips of this. So like Somi's tapped into the black wall, and she gives you the
That's
ability.
a big fucking no.
Yeah, I was Netrunner, and I was like, wait, I'm happy I got that dialogue option. It was like that explains a lot. Like,
So basically, what Voodoo Boys is, they poke holes in the black wall, and Netwatch comes in and is like, hey, stop your shit, don't do that, and they kill them. What Saw Ming was basically doing was trying to break a dam. She was literally having a rogue AI control her body through the black wall. I played that scene as a Netrunner, and holy shit, you literally close your hand and their brains just explode.
yeah.
Like, holy shit. Yeah, you realize, like, holy fuck. And then after that scene, Padre's wife works at the airport. She has PTSD if you go through that ending. And they have a
What?
plaque of all the civilians lost. And it's a fucking list.
Oh fuck. Okay. Goddamn.
Yeah.
I don't know if I
it's-
want to go through Somi's path because I betrayed her.
I
I went with
don't-
Reed.
And that's the good thing. I did not go. I did that. I was like, hey, what's Saw Ming's ending like? Let me do this. And I was like, holy fucking shit. And you have to kill Reed to continue that story.
Yeah, I was like, God damn it. Like, you get to see Myers' true face, but, like,
Yeah.
I don't know if it's.
I mean, yeah, but then you have to realize what Myers did was having Saw Ming's break the fucking international fucking accord of do not fuck with the black wall.
Yeah.
Because you don't know.
Yeah,
what the
Myers
fucking-
did some real fucked up shit. It's actually kind of
Yeah.
insane. I'm happy I mean, like, I kind of did the bittersweet thing with my path. Like, I pretty much killed Somi. I unplugged her, and she died. And I didn't know, but I fucked myself out of the tower ending, but whatever. Like,
Yeah.
I could just replay or load a different save file. But,
Fear the Reaper?
At that fucking part, that part with that fucking AI literally scared the shit out of me because I was not expecting that. Like,
it turned to Alien Isolation. I was like, oh.
fucking fast, and I was the sneak character. Like, I was crawling on the floor, like I have active camo. Oh, what's that thing behind me? Gets stabbed. Like, holy shit! How did it see me?
Ghost in a Shell shit right there. Jesus.
Oh yeah, it was great. Oh, those
Man,
endings.
I gotta go play it eventually.
Oh, the endings, and then you find out what Mr. Hand looks like, and I'm not gonna spoil it.
I'm iffy on Mr. Hands. I mean, I hate his name.
I understand.
His
understand
personality is very different than what it was in the base game. It's very
Because
different.
the base game actor passed away alone.
Oh.
That's why
Damn.
they changed the voice actor. Yeah.
Well, they could have had him act similar though, because he is very different. He's a lot more jokey in the calls. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's a lot more lighthearted. And here he's a lot more calm, collected. Now, V, I need you to do something. I need you to do this thing for me.
I know that
Well,
you have a new illegal tech faceplate remover. Hey, I need you to do some shit for me.
oh, El Grotto, that was so fun. That was fun.
The Haitian assassin. And then,
She's
oh.
Cuban. She's Cuban, I think. Like Femv straight up says, "Oh, salam, my Cubana hermano."
I was playing as the male V, so he was Haitian.
Oh, okay. So it's different for different gender.
Yep.
That's cool. Okay.
Yep. That's
Oh
that's one thing
God.
I love. Um, and the thing is, what happens when you light a cigar in Havana? And the guy's like, "Oh, we fucked up.
Oh God, I
Aguilar's
love
here."
it. I love it. I love that mission so much. I wish there was more. And like I love the part where you talk and you're in the car. He's like, "Do you know how Colombians tie their ties?" He's like, it's like, "Oh no, Colombian necktie." Oh no.
Yeah, and he's like, "No, what we do is we slit your throat out, we pull out your tongue and let it hang there, or as you know it as a Colombian necktie." And I was like, "Damn, damn,
Damn.
he can be intimidating."
Oh God, that was so fun. That was so cool.
Oh,
The sequence at the Ripper Dock was that was creepy. I won't lie, because it was very
know.
obvious that she's pulling her face off as she was doing the
And then-
procedure. So I'm like,
and the Johnny was like, and you're like, "What does it look like?" Johnny was like, "How the fuck do I know?"
I only see what you see, V. The guy breathing down my neck. Ah, that reminder that Johnny Silverhand is nothing more than hallucination.
Yeah. And the thing is, no, he's not a hallucination. He's the relic thing.
I know, but like through our
Oh.
perspective, he's not actually like sitting there. Like he doesn't actually have it.
in your head.
Yeah, he's talking in your head,
And then later, I'm sorry, this is a little spoiler, but later on, when you're talking to Vic for the final time, Johnny starts talking.
yeah.
So does V at the same time.
So does V at the
They
same
have-
time. Yeah.
And it's like, Vic looks at you, he's like, "What the fuck is going on, V? You should get your shit get together."
You need to stretch
And-
your noodle? Fine. Do it upstairs. Or something like that.
And Vic just lost it because he's like, "I'm losing my friend. Like, this
Yeah.
is somebody I care about." He's already lost Jackie. He doesn't want to lose V.
Yeah, God, Vic is such a bro. God, the characters in this game are so fucking good. God damn it.
I still feel sad every time I see Jackie in the car, and I'm like, "Fuck, man, this game has punched me in the emotions so many times."
Oh, don't.
Jackie's
yeah.
dead. The fucking offerenda with Misty in the background, and you can tell there was like Mama Wells is like, "Look at that chica, my son was hanging out. She's a puta," and it's like her name is Misty, and Jackie cared for her.
Yeah, he
Give her a
did.
chance.
Going to
And-
his funeral hurt, man. Going to his funeral hurt.
Oh fuck! And Lone, if you do get the a little spoiler, if you do get the operation, it hits you in the feels even harder.
I've seen the ending. I've seen all the endings. I know. Fuck, dude. Like the ending, the tower ending is so like
It-
mixed. Like it's not bad. It's a good ending. It's just like V lives, but they're just another face in the crowd. They can't og anymore. Most people have pretty much left
combat.
them. Like
Yeah.
Vic and Misty
Vic-
are the only ones pretty much
No,
sticking with
Vic-
you.
Vic got fucking sold out. He went corpo. Misty's there for you.
Hmm.
Judy gets married. Pan Am.
Yeah,
wants
the stuff
nothing
with
to do with
Judy, like, fuck, like there aren't that many
Yeah.
romancing her. There aren't that many endings. I think there's only one where it's actually pretty good, where you actually
Yeah,
stick with her. The Nomad ending.
Oh yeah. The Nomad ending. If you romance Judy and goes with the Nomad ending, Judy comes along with you because that was her original plan. Was to
Yeah,
leave
yeah.
Misty.
I love that. I like
Yeah,
that
that's-
ending. That's probably the best
I
one
love-
if you romanced her. It's
Yeah.
probably the best one.
Oh yeah. Same thing with Pan Am. I love that ending.
Yeah.
The fucking Nomad ending is fucking phenomenal, hands down, the best ending, and I think it should be canon.
Hopefully it is. Unironically, I really wish that one's canon. Devil ending. Jesus Christ. That one's
That
that's sad.
that one sad, and then he starts singing "Never Fade Away"
Oh,
to
dude.
himself as he's looking at
I had
on the earth.
Yeah, Fem
It
V, like she can sing, dude. Like
So
not
does
no diss to Chris. He's kind of just mumbling the song, but with oh god, I keep forgetting her name. It's like Christy something. She can actually sing because the way she
Are you
like
talking about female V?
Fem V, yeah.
She sings really good, but I
It's
like
Jeremy Lane.
Jeremy Lane, thank you, Mitch.
Thank you. I like Mel V's ending because he was mumbling it to himself. Because I think the separation of him and Johnny kind of fucking mentally broke him.
It
Like he's
kind of
not there
did.
all. He's not there all that. He's finally was like, I've been stuck here for 6 months by myself talking to a doctor that has no clue what the fuck is going on.
Yeah.
I just want to leave. Like he just never fade away. Starts playing in the background, and it just hits because it's just a perfect thing.
And the cover plays in the background, and then you just take the necklace off. It's like, oh man. And there's the other ending. If you chose to sell your soul to Arasaka, that one is so fucked.
Yeah, because V gets in a chair and he's like, "Is everything procedure ready to go?" And it just cuts.
It just cuts.
No, just cuts. It ends. You become another fucking
relic.
Ghost in the machine.
Another relic. Another prisoner. Probably not even. I don't believe V. I do not believe V. Was given a second chance. I think they just got locked up in Arasaka's soul prison. Like the same with Johnny. That's what I think happened.
No, they're gonna do the same thing they did with Jackie. How you can summon his engram and all that and talk to him, but it's not a real engram. Jackie's was all fucked up because he was already dead when they did it. That's why he was glitching out and saying like lines that didn't make any sense. Or but with our Saburo Arasaka, why he was like conscience and all that, because they did it. He had the best relic implant. With John, with V, I think they're gonna do the same thing with all that, but it's like, it's not his. It's a copy of him. Like it's not gonna be perfect. And because of all the shit that you did, they're probably gonna run combat simulations through it.
Yeah.
The sun ending, I thought was phenomenal. If you play as, I mean, yeah, your partner does leave you, but you have one last score, and then Mr. Blue Eyes comes out of fucking nowhere.
Who may or may not be Morgan.
AI. No, Mr. Blue Eyes is not Morgan Blackhand, because
I know it's in the game's files. I know it's in the game files though, so that may have been something in the game. I just say may or may not be. I like the idea that Blue Eyes is Morgan, but that's probably not going to happen.
Mr. Blue Eyes is an AI construct. Because he shows up in the ending with Sun Ming. He shows up when you're talking to the president, the mayor candidate. He shows up in weird places that was like, that doesn't make any sense.
Isn't Don't Fear the Reaper the canon ending or something?
Don't Fear the Reaper is probably is a good ending, honestly. I think that's the second best because you and Johnny literally, it's like, let's fucking party like fucking 2077.
2023.
Yeah, 2023. You go into Arasaka by yourself, and the alarms is like, "Hey man, we need to scan." You pass the scanning. It's like, "Holy shit, he's armed!" Oh fuck, we're gonna need backup.
Yeah.
We're gonna need backup for that backup. It's just, and as you slaughtering them, you're going through them. I've had people who's like, "What the fuck is going on? He's just one man.
He's just one guy. He's a solo. He's not running.
We can't stop him." At that point, I think V was just like, "Fuck it, John is gonna get my body. Let's go out in fucking style." That's why.
And if you like beat the ending, it's a combination of two different endings. It's like the sun and
Temperance.
Yeah.
Temperance is where you give your body to Johnny.
Yeah, the difference with Don't Fear the Reaper is that you're by yourself and you have control of yourself, as opposed to Temperance, where you Johnny takes over and you play as Johnny playing as V, basically.
So that can end up two different ways. That one can lead to where Johnny takes over your whole body, and or you become a legend in Night City. The Don't Fear the Reaper, you're in control of yourself, but you can also, that ending also leads up to Legendary in Afterlife, and or Johnny taking over your body.
Yeah,
I think Don't Fear the Reaper should lead up to Johnny taking over your body, because you basically said, "Fuck it, let's go ourselves." It just makes much more sense in that way.
Yeah, V letting Johnny take over is, I think, a lot more poetic than Johnny being a jackass and just taking control, because that just makes Johnny an evil piece of shit.
Yeah. And fuck, is that all the endings?
Suicide. I did that. Yeah, there's that one.
That
That's the only one. That one's oh my god, that one hurts.
That one does hurt, and fun thing is that the end credits, it plays all the ones that would if Johnny took over your body, like all the messages and all that. Um, the thing is with the suicide ending, Johnny gets it. He understands is like you're at your end of the ropes. I would have done the same thing if I was in your shoes, kind of deal.
Yeah, and then the fucked up thing is they think they're helping or saving the people that they care about when actually they hurted them the most. It's like
Yeah.
Pan Am was genuinely fucked up. Judy's fucked me up bad. Like seeing Judy like that literally fucked me up. I'm not lying.
And then Mama Wells call you, and then I was like, damn, that fucking hurts.
Yeah.
Like I said, with the Nomad ending, all the phone calls are like, hey V, how's the desert holding? Like they know he's alive, they know he's well. He still keeps in contact with them. It's just
Is there an ending for each
life path.
background?
No, not really, because you can get all the endings regardless of the life path you pick.
But you get more bonus rewards if you go corpo. You do corpo ending and all that.
Or like there's a Corpo ending, a Street Kid ending, a Nomad ending?
No, there's like you get bonuses, but regardless of the life paths you pick, you can get whatever ending you want. Well, it depends upon like obviously what you do in the game, because like you can. I didn't know this. You can save Goro. You can save him.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I let him die by accident. I didn't know that.
Yeah, and that doesn't give the achievement for the sun, which I think is fucking great.
Like I think what's another one? Shit. The dialogue choice. The dialogue choice with Johnny Silverhand will affect the
When you're at his funeral and all that,
the junkyard, not his funeral, the junkyard place. You need to pick a specific dialogue for you to get Don't Fear the Reaper. Yeah.
What you want, last chance, and you get Don't Fear the Reaper.
Yeah.
And people don't realize that you have to reach like a certain percentage hole of like you and Johnny and all that. And
it's like over 70, I think. Yeah.
80.
Oh yeah. Okay. I'm at 85.
Goes,
that explains why I got. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Because you also did the DLC and you basically told the NUSA to go fuck off. That gives you a bonus, which I think was cool.
Yeah.
Can you like work with the government?
Yeah, you can. You can.
I did that, and it's fucking hilarious. Johnny basically is like, you're another cog in the machine. When he's like, this is one mission. Is it really going to be one mission? Or they can just keep pulling you back in, keep fucking dangling that shit over you? Are you going to dance like the monkey or? And at the end of the speech, he basically shoots himself in the head. And I was like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
But if you don't pick that option, he literally says, like, good choice, V. I would have walked away.
Yeah, I did not do the oath. Like, it's like, oh, you can do the oath if you want. I'm like, yeah, I'd rather not, because I was still role playing it a bit. And I was like, yeah, I'd rather, because Street Kid, I didn't want to play like that specific like way. You know what I mean? Like, if I was Corpo, more than likely I would have picked that choice.
I was playing Corporal, and I did the oath because like it makes sense. He's that corporal brain.
Like,
so, you know who sold Corporal V out?
Oh yeah, like was it? It was
the first person you meet.
Dex.
It was the first person. No, not Dexter Dishon. It was the first person you meet, and the corporal guy is like, "Hey V, it's been a while. When was the last time we had that? Oh yeah, that one thing. That guy sold you out."
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
I wonder who sells you out as the other two paths. Because people theorize that it's like Dex or somebody else.
No, with Dex, it is for the Nomad beginning, the Border Patrol is like, he doesn't have a clan backing, fuck him. Because clan backing basically is like, hey, don't fuck with me, or you fuck with my clan as a solo driver for a Nomad, which is weird because that's not what they do.
Yeah.
You're smuggling in the Antillean gecko that Subaru gets. And then Street Kid is you try to steal something, and then
to steal the
Jackie
car,
comes
and
up,
then Jackie comes
punches
up,
you in
which
the
is
face.
yeah.
You get punched in the face. And then you're like, fuck it, let's be friends. And then you become friends.
Become friends. It's pretty
Yeah,
awesome.
that's the thing I love about the endings is one, Jackie has a mission for you for Nomad. Corpo V, you've worked with Jackie in the past. Fucking Street Kid V, you're like, fuck it, let's be friends.
Yeah.
Oh, and another thing I find so awesome is that if you skip to Phantom Liberty DLC, V acts like he's never met Jackie. He's just some guy.
Hmm.
You don't build that friendship up.
So you can just play the DLC like at that point, no matter what.
Yeah, you can start a new game, play the DLC, and they basically, Jackie is treated like a stranger to you. It's like, yeah, I've worked with him a few times. Don't know him that much.
Huh. Cool.
Very interesting.
I was like well into the game at that point when I started the DLC. So.
Lone, did you get the monster truck?
Oh yeah, I did. I don't use
That
it
was
that much
fucking-
though.
That was fucking weird. Weird car.
Yeah.
Like weird fucking thing to get. So for those who don't know, fucking the magenta thing's practically been solved at this point. So in the Nomad ending, you enter a church. If you go back into that church at any time of any of your 3 playthroughs, there's 8 towers, and you have to get codes for them. And then you have to play the game. It's like a Wolfenstein ripoff, but you play as Johnny and all that. You have to do a very specific sequence to get a specific score. After that, you get coordinates to an area. You enter that area, and it basically fucking this giant cube comes down, fucking your brain starts waving shit in your face, and you pass out. And then you get woken up, and then you have a monster truck. Fucking great. Oh my god, this game! CD Projekt Red did a fucking phenomenal job on this game.
Yeah, I think my only issue, well, there's a handful, but vehicle handling. The cars are a little wonky still, and it kind of shocks me that this is actually patched, because I've got this game at 2.1, so I'm like, yeah, these vehicles feel weird.
I've been playing since day one.
Yeah.
I have I pre-ordered that shit.
Yeah. Like, the motorcycles feel good. Like, I won't lie.
Oh yeah.
Like, driving in Night City, like, that's what I needed. I needed that. Like, Akira, like, that was awesome. Like,
Oh yeah.
being someone who loves that movie and just driving at night in the middle of, like, Tokyo Plaza, like, just driving there and seeing the buildings go past, like, that is awesome.
Mm-hmm. Fucking. You know, I'm fucking great. I gave this game time. Like I said, I've been playing since day one, hour one, minute one. And honestly, I've sunk, let's see, 434 hours into this game. I've 100% it. It is still I think people need to play this game who need to experience this game.
Oh yeah, big time. I dumped like 80 hours in. To my shock,
Weren't you apprehensive about playing it at first?
I was. Well, I'm just gonna get this out here. Like, Tal and Shota did not do a good job defending the game because of how spurgy they were towards like criticism of it, and some of the criticism were rightly so. It's just how they said it just made the game seem worse. And like, I was like, okay, I don't know if I want to get this now. But seeing some gameplay and seeing some actual friends I know IRL talk to me about it and say, hey, 2.1 is actually good, I actually get it, and it's still on sale on Xbox, I actually get it now, and I'm like, you know what, fuck it, might as well. 25 bucks, like 45 bucks in total for DLC, and I got it. 7 hours in, like, which was basically a good prologue, not gonna lie, damn good prologue. And I was like, okay, this is actually a good game. All right, I'm happy I got this when I got it. This is why you be careful. This is why you be careful when you defend something. This is why you be careful when you sell something. That's all I say. Yes, I was apprehensive on it with good reason. Game did not launch correctly. I've seen how broken it was. Playing it now, it is how the game is meant to be played, and I'm happy I got it. Is it the Ghost in the Shell game that I wanted? No, but it's good. It is the Cyberpunk game. It's the best Neuromancer game I've gotten. I'll say that.
Oh yeah, no. Like I said, I'm a huge nerd. I have a lot of the Ghost in the Shell movies. I'm like, it's great. This game is just. I have a samurai T-shirt because of this game.
I might get one.
Wait, wasn't there just like one Ghost in the Shell movie? Or are there more?
There's a handful, because there's the first one, the 95 one, there's sequel Innocence, and then there's there's a couple other ones. There's the new movie, which it ties into the Arise prequel. There's two others that are basically like, you know, they're like TV movies, you know what I mean, where they're basically like they're like condensed versions of a season. Like there's two of them for standalone complex, and
the Laughing Man and the Invisible 11.
Yeah, there's those two.
I have the standalone complex 1 and 2, the Invisible Man and the Invisible 11 and Laughing Man.
I got the full show. I didn't see a reason to get the movies, to be honest. Like, there's a few scenes, but I'm like, yeah, I'm good.
Speaking about fucking Kusanagi, Spear Hunter. Honestly, she did a really good job in this game.
Yeah, I was actually kind of shocked. I was like, huh, she actually does a pretty decent enough job. I was actually kind of shocked.
What?
Like, yeah, Spear Hunter's in the game. She has a cameo in one of the in a side gig.
And the fucking thing is the Edge Runners base Susie off of her, and then CD Projekt Red went to Spear Hunter to make her sister. That is her.
That is actually kind of hilarious.
That is hilarious. I love it.
Yeah, good for Spirit Hunter. She seems wholesome.
She is wholesome.
Oh, wait. Oh, whoops. Because I got it. I already got the thing. Let me...
And I love that scene. And you're like, all right, what's the job? And he's like, lean your chair back. And you're like, what? It's like, come on, do it. And you're like, okay.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you enter her car and then you lean back because to avoid anyone noticing you.
It's just so weird. I'm like, what the fuck? Because I knew this was Susie. I was like, what the fuck, Susie? Okay. What the fuck, Spear? She's like, lean back. And I was like, okay. And then you just start talking to her. It's like, I need you to go in and save my husband. All right, cool. That scene is like two cops fucked up bad, and that was the gangster after them. And they're like, oh man, we fucked up. What did we do? We fucked up bad. Well, he swallowed 7 ounces of synthetic coke. Maybe he had a processed food throat processor. And I was like, what the fuck? That's a thing?
I keep seeing like images when it comes to Cyberpunk of a dude on the TV show being put on a cross. What's that about?
That is probably one of the greatest quests.
One of the most controversial, one of the most thought-provoking quests in the game. I was like, because I didn't see anything regarding it. I didn't see anything regarding it, and then I actually played it, and I was like, oh shit, this is what people are talking about.
So a guy hires you to kill a murderer who killed his son and all that, and then if you do the quest and you follow the guy's instruction, you'll attack NCPD and you attack a murderer. But if you don't listen to him and the cop shoots him, he turns around and is like, hey, I'm going to meet some people. I've repented. I've seen God. I want to go say I'm sorry to them and tell them, like, I've changed.
Yeah, Johnny says something really funny. He's like, oh, this is going to be good. If you don't do this, I'm not talking to you ever again.
And I was like, wait, I almost turned around. I was like, all right, see you later, Johnny. But then if you do it, you find out the guy's being, like, trying to coax into doing a brain dance where he's being executed. He chooses the execution of crucifixion because he's seen God.
Yeah,
It's a really thought provoking. It's like
and the BD company are using that to sell it, and it's obvious
it's exploitation of faith. It is exploiting a
the fact
man's
that it's
religion.
called the Passion is very
Yeah,
obvious what that's in reference to
yeah,
Mel Gibson's
and
movie.
yeah. So then after that, he has to think, and then they start doing the BD, but he's having like second thoughts. So he's like, "Hey, I need V to be here in my last moments. I want them to be there with me." And I was like, "Oh, that." He's like, "I get it." And then he's like, he starts praying, and then you have like 4 different options. You don't
Yeah,
pray.
you
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 pray to
don't
God.
pray, you
Pray
stay
to
away.
Corpo God. You pray to like Nomad, and it's just like what? And then
I did
be,
the shepherd's prayer because like more than
yeah,
likely when I do Corpo V, I'm gonna make him an atheist because of course with Street Kid
well, there's a
V,
Corpo.
I wanted to like make him like I wanted to make her basically like Catholic because you know how like gangsters tend to have like a very fucked up like
Yeah,
idea of faith. Yeah,
The
they
Valentinos are Catholic.
they have a very fucked up idea of faith. So I'm like, yeah, it makes sense to make her like Catholic. So I had her
Lone,
pray with him. So
there's a Corpo God.
I know
God
that.
of Corpus. Yeah, so if you play as Corpo V, you could pick the Corpo God. It's fucking great. It's great. Um, so then you start they put him on the cross and all that, and they have to have you hammer it in. And you start quoting the Bible and all that. And then you raise him up, and Johnny's standing there like bowing his head in respect of like as he's dying. It is a great fucking scene. It is like really, I was like, damn, good. It's probably my favorite quest, and it's about a dying man's last wishes.
Yeah, being exploited by a BD company. Yeah, I'm just like, well, I need to go pray.
I need to go wash myself. I
I need
feel
to.
dirty.
I feel dirty. I wish there was a funny like part of me was thinking, man, it'd be funny if Judy called me at this moment. It's like, oh hey V, how are you? I crucified somebody. Can we talk?
uh, I love that as you progress through the story, if you talk to your romance partner, you're like, hey, I just got in with NUSA. They need me for something. I don't know what's up. As you progress, it's like, so I saved President Myers. And I was like, I'm on a fucking corporate espionage kind of hush us. They don't need to find this. And I'm just picturing V calling his love bear. It's like, hey, babe, guess who just saved the president? That's right, me.
You can
I'm
kind of
awesome.
do. You can do that with Judy. I know you can do that. You know that.
I did that with Pan Am. I did that
Yeah.
with Judy as well. I was like, that's fucking great. I'm just picturing it. And they're going over schematics. They're like praying. I was like, okay, not a single word. And you're sitting there on the hollow. It's like, Judy, you're not going to believe who I'm with right now. The fucking president. Yes, it's supposed to be hush hush. That's why I'm telling you. No, I wasn't told to tell anyone. Madam President, my girlfriend says hi. It's just, I love this kid. Mike Pondsmith created something amazing.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, what's another? River's questline was pretty cool.
I do like that if you fuck it up, his nephew does die.
Yeah. His nephew dies, and you can like leave him alone, and he can actually like kill the dude. He can end up in prison, and depending on the
Yeah.
ending, he'll call you.
Like, hey,
It's
V,
like
I need bail money.
I need bail money. Can you bail me out? And he's in an orange jumpsuit. I'm like, Jesus, I didn't know. Jesus.
Fix that family picture, like Lone, you gotta pull it up on stream, like pull up the family picture of River before and after. It is probably one of the greatest. It's like, oh shit, we gotta Photoshop this in, and then they actually took time to make it work. It's great. What about Kira Eurodine's quest line?
Damn, which one was that one?
Will you finish the concert with a samurai concert?
Oh, right.
I love the fact the fucking fingering on the guitar is correct.
Oh yeah, me too. I noticed that because I used to do guitar at one point, and I was like, "Oh shit, those are the right chords."
Yeah, they play the chords, and it's like, holy shit, that's awesome. Fucking, and then he's like, "Go, samurai." I was like, "It's not my ship." He's like, "What? We're gonna fucking torch this shit." And you can't have sex with Carrie as both genders, which I think is hilarious. I was like, dude, just imagine your relationship with Carrie Urdyne and Johnny's in your head.
I think you can actually have a conversation if you're male V. If like it's like, "Oh, what are your thoughts on me with Carrie?" It's like, "Yeah,
He's
dude,
like, you
I
know what? He does have a nice ass.
yeah."
That's the actual quote. It was like, yeah, me and Carrie Urdyne went on in this one Filipino boy. Nice ass. It's like, what?
Yeah. Um
I love the fact that after the new update and all that, you can go into your apartment, talk to Johnny, and Johnny's like, yeah, Rogue sold out. She went corpo. And then you're like, that makes sense. It hits you as like, holy shit, Rogue did go corpo. That's why she was the only survivor out of that team. Why she was left alone by Arasaka after the assault.
which is kind of funny. Like, and when you think about it, like Johnny's kind of a hypocrite because he kind of went corpo first because he like he took Militech money for the raid.
Well, yeah. But they all took Militech money.
Yeah, they did.
You have to realize Johnny's arm is actually an Arasaka arm.
Oh yeah, I know. I think
Is Cyberpunk going to get more expansions, or is it just Phantom Liberty?
Just Phantom Liberty.
yeah.
All right.
It's kind of sad
Was it due to
because
the backlash?
no, I think it's because of development time and they're moving on other projects because I think they're working on
right now. They were working on the new Witcher game,
yeah.
and then Cyberpunk Orion is being on the back burner right now.
Mhm.
So basically, they moved all the developers that worked on Cyberpunk now to the new Witcher game, and they took a little bit of from the Witcher or Cyberpunk developers and put them over on Orion. So there's like 10 people writing out the games, like what's the story and all that. They have they have to make the synopsis right now for the game. Like I said, as I said months ago in one previous, like now their main focus is on the new Witcher game,
Yeah.
Witcher 4, which hinted is we either get to play as Ciri or Geralt.
I think it's didn't they say that it was only going to be Siri? That it was going to be like a Siri type spinoff or something like
Yeah.
that?
No, it's a mainline Witcher 4 kind of deal. It's not a spin-off. It's a Witcher 4. It is 4 is confirmed.
Huh.
I believe the spin-off they're trying to do is one where he's like a samurai kind of Witcher. It's like the Asian folklore. I believe that's the
Okay.
spin-off.
Okay.
Which I've looked at and it's fucking amazing. Hence why they have, if you play Witcher 3 right now, they have that Eastern armor in there with the katanas.
I have kind of a dumb question about Cyberpunk, but would it be possible to do like a RoboCop build?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can do
Okay.
any build. You can do any build you want.
But you just need over 15,000 armor or 1,500 armor, which you can do.
Oh, you can?
I've gotten close. I've gotten to like 1,458 armor.
All right.
I was taking like 6 damage per shot, and this was Engan kind of the.
All right.
It's fucking great. I was like, holy shit. I do like the fact that the healing mechanics has been reworked. The grenades have been reworked. It's just great. Because back then, I would just spam the fucking inhaler and it's like, I'm good to go. Just keep spamming that. But now I'm actually using the regenerating one. I've switched over completely.
You finally kicked off the drugs.
No, the inhaler one gives you like 80% right then and there. The regenerating one gives you a small health boost, and then your health starts regenerating.
Alright.
I just like how they have it now.
So, do you have to? I know this is kind of like I heard it as like a joke, but do you have to buy the like PMC medics, or is that free?
It's free. The medic.
Or like the medics who, like, when you die, take your body and they have guns and whatnot.
Oh, you're thinking of fucking not Max Stack.
They were called something.
Platinum card. It's on the tip of my tongue. Fuck alone. What's the fucking paramedics that will be there in like 2 minutes for you guys?
Trauma team.
Trauma team.
Trauma
yes.
team, yeah.
No. If you die, you die. You just have to reload.
So what does trauma team do?
Trauma
team is
team.
basically if you're a card holder, you are kidnapped or in danger or your life's threatened, all that. Like, say basically you're bleeding out in the middle of a car, right? But you're a trauma team. They'll come in, like if you're gold, they'll come in with 2 AVs, heal you up, and take you away. Platinum is, we'll send as many fuckers as we need to do to make sure you live.
So it's basically so they just lure Black Hawk down, but instead of trying to like kidnap you, they just keep trying to save your life.
No, they take your body and whisk you away.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They take you to a Pacific hospital.
Yeah, they will stop at nothing if you're platinum.
Yeah.
Like Soboro Osaka, he was platinum trauma team. You literally had a minute to get out of that room before you were shot.
Yep.
They come in literally. It's like you're fucked now. Trauma team is here, and the funniest thing is they will bill you for every bullet that is spent.
Yep.
How much gas did we waste? How many bullets we shot? How many people did we lose? We'll bill you. But if you're trauma team platinum, you're covered. In the comics, there's a trauma team comic that's really great.
Oh yeah.
Because it's great because the one chick, she finds out the guy they're trying to save murdered her husband. So and the last panel is like, did she pull the trigger? But she was supposed to protect. It's great. It's very fucking thought-provoking thing.
Oh yeah. I like how you can get like a David Martinez at the Afterlife. That's one thing I thought was pretty cool. I loved how they patched in their memorial.
Oh yeah, that's
too.
great.
You can actually see that, and you can actually get Rebecca's shotgun at her apartment if you know where to look.
No,
Yeah, and they patch in the Blade Runner or the what's it called? Edge Runners. Yeah.
Yeah.
no, you get her shotgun in Corporal Plaza where she died.
Yeah.
You get David's jacket just by completing a small quest, and you actually talk to Falco, which is hilarious, which is pretty cool. Look, I love the new system they have reamped it with all the skills and all that. They actually explain to you how to level up those side skills, like Netrunner, Headhunter, Solo, Shinobi, and all the Engineer. They actually tell you how to do it now.
I like how Edge Runner, like that little perk, is just David. It took me a second to realize, but I'm like, oh my god, that's David. That's pretty awesome.
And the shotgun is just Rebecca, just
Yep.
fucking load of gremlin.
Yeah. It's kind of hard to think about. Well, it's not too hard to think about criticism. I think one big one, besides like vehicles, I would, and this isn't nothing new. A lot of people have said this, especially after Edge Runners came out, is that Adam Smasher would have worked better if he was in the game some more. If we ran into him some more. Because we only see him before the ending. We only run into him twice. Like at the
No, 3 times.
like before the raid. Like before the ending, I mean. Like before the boss battle.
We run him to a choice.
Yeah.
Arasaka Tower.
Arasaka Tower. And Arasaka Tower at the brain dance. The brain dance and the raid at the beginning. Where you tried to the heist.
And that is just I think him not showing up is showing how terrifying he is in the fight. Then now his last fight,
I don't know about that because the fact we haven't ran into him that much, like
I don't know, him standing in that corner staring at you dead in the eyes going, I know you're there, fucker. I know you're there. I ain't gonna do shit because I know you're there. Because I'm gonna give the okay to come after your ass. And then literally, you're like, where is he? Where is he? Where is he? And he just comes crashing right down in front of you, and you're like, oh shit. Fucking starts chasing you, and you have to run away. Like, yeah, no. Delamain did the good thing of like, no, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Yeah, true. But it would have been cool to with Goro to run into him some more. You know what I mean? Yeah. To have him taunt you and have him talk to you some more, because there isn't that much of a connection between him and you, per se. I mean, especially since he's such a massive big legend in lore and in the game. So
I love the fact there's sneak attacks for Atom Smasher.
Yeah.
If you somehow sneak up on him, you can do animations where you're pulling his shit apart off of him to do damage. Like, you'll disconnect one arm, you'll disconnect the other, you'll disconnect his rockets and all that. Fucking great. But now they upped it, whereas if you activate a Sandevistan, he'll activate his own. Fucking great. CD Projekt Red put their heart and soul into this game, as well as Witcher. I understand their reputation was kind of tarnished in the beginning of the release of this game, but I think they have redeemed themselves
pretty much
with the constant updates with this, the love and care they have done. I don't think people now can be like, oh, we're going to have another Cyberpunk situation on our hands. You mean a game that was pretty good in the beginning and was rushed by the company, it was rushed. I understand that. It should have given them. It should have been delayed.
It should have been delayed 2-3 years. They really kind of fucked themselves on the release time, especially when the game first came out. It clearly was so unfinished. Because playing the game now is wow, it's night and day. It's it was just an unfinished product came out, and that's the thing that sucks. It's like Battlefield 4. Same thing happened with that game. That game released unfinished. It took a while for that game to get patched.
It was like Metal Gear Solid 5. It was unfinished, unreleased.
I wouldn't even say that. 5.
I just said it, but it was finished up on.
Oh. I mean, that feels different because Battlefield 4 and Cyberpunk they released legit unfinished, legit unpatched, while 5 had moments in the game that were cut out and behind the scenes shit really fucked that game's development. And that's why there was reused missions and all sorts of stuff that was cut. Chico should have been in the game. Other stuff should have been in the game. You know what I mean?
Should have gone to Africa.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
philanthropists, all that with White Mamba. We should have fought him again. But, like I said, I played in the beginning, and honestly, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I've only had one glitch in this whole game that made me go, what the fuck? I vaulted over a wall and fell through the map. That was it. I had no crashes, no bugs, except for that. I just vaulted over a barracks and I fell through the map. I was laughing my ass off because that was funny. I didn't have the T-posing glitch when my dick was out. No, I didn't get that. So people were like, "Oh, I'm having all these issues, dude. I was playing on the PS4 and I had no glitches."
Wait, what? Were you
Yep.
on the
PS4.
Pro? Were you on the Pro?
Nope. You know how I
Jesus
did?
You
himself, fucking, he saved that PS4.
You know how I did it? Because I put a 4 terabyte external hard drive on it,
Ah,
Oh.
so I had much more memory to run with.
that makes sense.
Yeah, no, all my games were loaded on that hard drive, and my PS4 memory was open, so I was able to run shit. I wasn't crashing. I didn't have the blue screen. I didn't have to reinstall. Nope, I was fucking good to go from the beginning.
Do you think some of the, like, I was gonna ask you this though. Do you think some of the bugs and glitches works? I know this was kind of one of those excuses Tal brought up, but do you think it was legitimately like a bit of Slav jank, or like actual Fallout 76 levels bad?
It was kind of like certain assets weren't properly being rendered in game and all that. Some collision was wrong. People were falling through the maps, like I said. Cars were just not rendering. It was a bleeding memory issue for the original when Cyberpunk first came out. There was something wrong with the bleeding in effect of the memory, and so the game was like trying to render and stuff. It was just being weird, and wonky.
I don't even know if Slav
Alright.
Jank. I don't even know if Slav Jank does sound like an excuse. Like it definitely wasn't Slav Jank. I know
The way Tal said it, it did sound like an excuse.
it did, and that's what he usually does. It's a sacred cow for him. He's unable to handle criticism for certain things noticeably. But like, I wouldn't use Slav Jank to excuse Cyberpunk because Slav Jank fits for like Tarkov and like Metro. That fits for those games because you
Metro?
kind of like
Metro
early
Exodus.
early
Metro
Metro,
Last Light,
like the OG, like 20
Like,
uh
23.
yeah, like that one, the original, like that game was pretty janky. Like I'm not talking
Oh,
the
yeah.
remake,
Wait,
I'm talking
33?
yeah, like the original,
That's
the OG
like when
OG.
it like was it patched or
Yeah,
was
that's what
Yeah, I
Metro
mean,
was.
it played a certain way. I mean, like certain game files sounded, the way certain things moved. Like, if you know what I mean, if you play the game, you kind of know what I mean by that.
Yeah.
Where it's not something that's like completely like something that flows properly. You know what I mean? Like, there's some jankiness to the game you have to get used to. The remakes actually patch them and actually fix them and actually makes them play better. Like those are the ones that people actually generally recommend because you are playing a better version of those games that are still good. It's just better. But Cyberpunk, I don't think the term Slav jank fits, especially since playing
I
it
agree.
now, it plays 1,000 times better than
And why people saying Slavjank, they're Polish.
yeah.
Slav?
No, these guys are Polish, not Slavic Polish.
Hey, they're still kind of Slavic though. Or like what, Germanic? Is that what he's trying to say?
Yeah, they're more towards. They're not the, you know, how do I say this without sounding racist? They're not the Dunka Slavic. They're the more. Yes, I did speak some Polish. Dunka literally means party. Polish. They're more the uppity kind of Slavic. They're the more like, we got this shit, we can handle this. Will take us some time, but we could produce a game kind of Slavic.
Can you just like say a country, your wife, or like, or you just say, or like, what do you mean by that exactly?
They're more European Slavic.
Oh, okay, I get it now.
They have class and culture, not the Unga Inga Unga. That's actual fucking place.
Man, fucking white people lore is so goddamn confusing.
And they say we don't have culture.
We have too fucking much.
White people don't have culture? Okay, tell that to the Greeks, the Italians, the Slavics, the Romanians, the Germans, the Russians.
What do you mean Italians? They're not white.
You're right, they're the other white.
Uh-oh.
Alex better not jump in and tell you something. Let me tell you, eh? Yeah, that's been some spaghetti. We Italians slurp some noodles. Chain dangling as he does the hand.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to bring up in regards to Cyberpunk, other than like the music's really solid, voice acting's insanely good. Like,
I love
shit.
the fact that they have fan music in the game now.
Oof.
With Growl.
Oh shit.
Have you done that mission where you literally go up to, it's like at like 10 o'clock at night in Pacifica? There's a certain spot where it's the Mox girls and they're like showing up, and I was like, hey, here's our new radio station. You can actually vote for a station and all that, and you get a signed autograph, and it's placed in your apartment.
Huh. Oh, that's cool.
It is cool. I love that. And some of the music actually slaps.
Oh yeah. Like legit. Like the stations are pretty awesome. That one DJ talking about Dogtown, and like that was before I played the DLC, is like kind of funny where it's like, oh yeah, well, yeah, things aren't like great here, but it's not that bad, and you actually go there and it's like a fucking shithole. And I'm like,
It's a military occupied street.
I'm like,
It's
lady,
like
what are you talking about? Like Dogtown is terrible. I think my only big criticism of Dogtown is how small it is. Because you think, like, I guess in canon, in lore, it's bigger than it is in the game. Because, like, it's quite clear it's meant to be, like, something that's, like, something that's half, like, the district. You know, something as big as the other districts because it is a military-occupied space.
I think it was supposed to be more vertically big, not horizontally.
Yeah, like, yeah.
But that breaking into Black Sapphire is a great mission because I love the fact they're like, okay, V, you understand? And you're like, this one's like, it's blazing.
Shit, like Black Sapphire. Oh yeah. I snuck in. Like I tried to do a stealth run, and I actually did pretty good.
Like I did a perfect stealth run. Nobody saw me. It was terrifying. I was like, a fucking Netrunner stealth. Holy shit. And then if you complete the game and you do Black Sapphire, Lizzie Wizzy will give you a special helmet.
Yeah. Like I got
That's
that
great.
helmet.
It was awesome. I kind of feel bad about what happened with the twins.
Oh yeah, that was fucked. Did not expect that. I was like, no, waifu material, no.
Oh, I understand she's French, but no, Monaghan.
Yeah, that gambling scene was actually pretty fun. That was pretty good. Like that is straight out of a Bond movie right there. It was quite obvious what they got the inspiration from.
Yeah.
And like especially the obvious, like how each mission is basically like a song title. Like you know my name, obvious reference to the song Casino Royale.
Song, Don't
Yeah.
Fear the Reaper, fucking Bell's Bell, like
Bells, bells.
and all the achievements as well are fucking song references.
Yep.
Like the kind of like the 70s rock type stuff.
A mix of
That'd be
70s rock, 80s rock, 90s rock. There's a mix to a lot, and modern
Life
day.
of the Road, Bushido and Chill, Breathtaking, It's Elementary, I Am the Law, Greetings from Pacifica, The Wasteland, Little Tokyo, Mean Streets, The Jungle, Nights, City Lights. Like, it's fucking great.
Yeah. The boss
Dude,
fight
it's
with
one-
ah damn, what's his name? Head guy. The leader of the army running Dogtown.
He fucking screams his name. Commander Kirk.
Yeah, that fight was pretty cool.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
and
no, I love-
Fem V, like she has some damn good fucking line. It's like I'm gonna have a hard time trying to play as male V. I'm giving the game a break right now, but like
Alright.
when I do my next playthrough, I'm gonna do male V Corpo. But just she did such a good job, and like just her like killing like like Kirk was just so badass in the line she said, like Alpha Dog a Dogtown my ass. I was like, fuck, that's badass.
Oh, the thing is, if you sneak with Songbird, if you side with Songbird right there, Alex lives.
Yeah, I know. Alex lives and like she notices what you're trying to do and she like tries to shoot the glass.
Yeah. Because honestly, it's like if I don't take the oath, that makes sense. It's like I would betray you because I'm not for your cause.
I don't know. Like I might cut this in a bit, like just letting y'all know.
Alright.
Yeah. Like I don't know like what else you want to like to add to this.
If you ever do get the chance to play Cyberpunk, I highly recommend it. It is a good game. I love it. People were saying the first person perspective was going to ruin this game, but honestly, I think it
It
adds
fits.
to the game.
It adds to the
It
I
fits.
think
game.
in all fairness, I think people were scared to be like Bethesda Fallout. That's probably why. But yeah,
It's like and I said this in Web 9 Nerd Rage's server, and I'm gonna say this here. It is how Bethesda should make their games now. Like this feels like a good evolution of their business of their design model, because like fully voiced characters, character customization. Granted, it's more like Mass Effect than it is per se like Skyrim, where you can make the character and play them like how you want. Like there is a set like path. You know what I mean?
choices actually fucking matter.
Choices matter, character decisions matter, voice acting is insanely good, combat's insanely good, like
And then the
characters are
thing
well
is,
written.
your builds actually do play in with your character dialogue.
They do, yeah, they do.
Like if you're playing as a net runner and you're talking to Songbird the first time, and if you have like 20 tech and all that, or 20 intelligence, and she's like, well, yeah, at 14 I caused this, and your character's like, oh shit, that was you? That's fucking rocket.
Yeah.
Which I was like, oh shit, that is actually pretty cool.
Like you run into Bart Moss's actual corpse. Like if you're like 18 intelligence or 20 intelligence, you actually like know who he is, which is pretty awesome.
Yeah, and then you save Nyx, and he's like, what the fuck? What happened? And you have high enough intelligence. She's like, I cracked Bart Moss, and there's like, how the fuck did you do that? I'm just that good.
Yeah, think that dude would have been smarter actually breaking into what possibly could be the best netrunner who ever lives. Technology.
It was the Fort Knox of databanks.
It's like, come on, dude, should have known better than that. He just started spazzing out, and I was like, oh, he's dead. He's dead. He's dead. His brain is fried.
What do I do? What do I do? He's like, come on, V, help him. And the thing is, I love is that after when you go attack Max Tech, you can pick a net runner. Nyx does that thing in 4 hours. And other net runners would take days. Like one would take 8 hours. The Nomad Netrunner, it takes her about 16 hours to break it. So that actually determines like level of skills.
Oh, that's kind of cool. I know
Like
that.
that one old guy that you save who's stuck in the net. I can't remember, but it was a mission for Wakako. He does it in 18 hours, but he's not the same after it. Like he starts stuttering more, and he's like limping and all that. He's like, it took his toll on him. It's just, oh, this is a great game.
Yeah.
I could say you're talking longer for more, but like I said, Lowen has to go soon.
Yeah, it's just, I'm like, oh shit, like CDPR did a good job with this fucking game. Keanu Reeves, also, like, okay, let me get this and then I'm gonna cut it off. Keanu Reeves did a fucking great job. Like, I was apprehensive because I was like, ooh, Keanu, like, we love him, but he's not the best actor. Like, he's good as an action star, he's good in simple roles. This feels like this is going to be a role for an actor who's going to be like a bit trying, you know what I mean? And you actually play the game and you actually get to, like, at a point, like, you're in. Like I was in. I was like, oh, he's giving a shit. He's actually doing it. Like and you look up behind the scenes, like he's having the time of his life playing this
And the
character.
first scene with Johnny is like he's like, "Where's your smokes?" and he's banging his
Where's
head.
your smoke?
and
What kind of joy toy doesn't have any smokes? Not like
you
that.
get up.
Smacks the pills out of your hand, put some iron in your mouth, and pull the trigger.
Pull
I
the
was like,
trigger.
oh shit. Oh,
Shit.
like
And he's like, and you start crawling. He's like, "Fuck! What the fuck is happening? Ah, shit! It's the shit!" And they go pull it out, and you just black out.
yeah,
And I love the dynamics of Johnny. Like at first you're so distrusting, like you're in it for himself. He doesn't know what's going on. You don't know what's going, and you're both scared. At the end of the game, he's willing to sacrifice himself for you. That's
Yeah.
character development.
that
I
is
don't know what-
it's so good. Also playing Finn V is just awesome because he's kind of like the older brother type, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like especially in certain points, and like I really liked like the moment before you meet Alt in the Black Wall, like
Mhm.
before that you actually go to like his like memories basically, and you have like that scene which was Jesus Christ, CDPR knows how to make a sex scene, holy shit. But
yeah.
like
Oh my God.
the
And then-
scene was Alt was insane. I was like, oh shit, oh damn, okay.
Yeah, but yeah. And then that scene, and then fucking Rebel Path starts playing in the background slowly as you're taking off. The fucking music starts getting a little bit intense, and then you're on the ship, and it's just fucking blaring, and you're like, "Fuck yeah, let's go!"
Yeah,
My mom, she's not a video game person. She loves Rebel Path.
yeah, it's
She listens it to in the car. I was like, "Hey mom, check this out." And I was like, "Check this shit out." And I started playing. She's like, "I like this." I was like, "I do
Yeah.
too."
Yeah, that fucking theme's awesome. But like I said, like the moment before you meet Alt and you go to your memories and then the sequence ends.
Yeah.
Fem V, just playing as Fem V that chews him out, just it hurts. Like it just bites the way she says, like, you have to be the most self-centered piece of shit I've ever known. Just her just calling him out on it. I'm just like, that just
And he, like-
fits. That just fits.
And he turns to you, he's like, "Yeah, I fucking know.
I fucking know.
I fucked up my life. I fucked up everything. My friends abandoned me. I was left alone dead. You know what? I have a second chance to make amends for that." I was like, damn. Yeah. And it's his dead body scene that really sold the character for me. Is like,
Oh yeah.
you're sitting there talking to him, you're having a heart to heart, and he's basically he's like, I know I fucked up for you, but what? He's like, no, this is your last chance. You betrayed me, but I'll give you one more chance. And at that moment, he's like, yeah, I did fuck up. I'm gonna make things right.
God. Man, Keanu gives it his all, man. I love
yeah.
what Lynn says. She was not wrong because Silverhand is just not a very Keanu-esque type character. And the fact that Keanu did such a good job is like, it fits. Probably one of his best performances. I'll probably say that.
Oh yeah,
Up there with Constantine. I'll definitely say that much.
and definitely up there with John Wick.
Yeah, I'll say that much, yeah. That was...
Yeah.
Fuck, dude.
And I love the fact that Johnny is reloading from the Mandalorian, transfers over to V.
Oh god, yeah, I love the reload animations. Those are
Oh my
so
god,
good.
there's like 4 different reloads for that animation. They're all fucking gorgeous. What where you sit there spinning it around in your hand,
Spin
slap it in,
around,
and it
slap
like-
the mag in.
You fucking pull it up, put the magazine in, twirl it, start shooting. It's just, it's a beautiful gun, and I
Yeah.
love that it has a revolver chamber.
Dude, yeah.
Ah,
There's detail everywhere too. I remember like shooting it and like doing the camera mode just to see how it looks. I fully expect it to just be the back, like hammer to
Nope.
pull back. The
Whole
whole
thing
thing
slides.
slides. I was like, oh shit! So it's not like a Desert Eagle at all. Like
Yeah,
there's
no, and then
detail
if you notice,
everywhere.
if you notice the two yellow dots start rotating, that's literally ejecting the casing to rack in the new one.
Yeah, that's so fucking nuts. God.
And I love the melee for it changes into a bash. It's a fucking
It's a
flamethrower.
flamethrower that cuts out the entire chain, the entire mag. Like that's just
Wait, like a flamethrower
uh,
pistol?
So the special is you weigh. So basically, in lore, it describes as you shoot all 10 rounds, like in a circular passion, that shoots out fire.
Alright.
So it's like basically a line of fire, and it's great. You
Yeah,
basically expend the whole clip.
yeah, it's like it replaces the melee, so it's like super fucking powerful.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, it is. I think I might end it here. Like that was awesome. Like I needed that. I needed that.
Fucking Lone, have
At
you
least
played?
you achieved your goal of talking more about Cyberpunk than the other thing.
Oh yeah,
Lone, if you need any
that's
more games recommendation from me, I'll hit you up.
yeah, we'll see. Um, yeah. All right. That's it. I had fun. Catch you
Thank you
later.
for joining us when we spurred out, guys. Thank you so much.